Hello? What are you looking at? Get out of here. Stop it. Stop watching. I said don't look at me. What, you thought I was gonna stream like hours ago? Well, news Did you know that half my state is underwater? I'm not really into whatever this is. Let's find a different one. It's pretty awesome. Is anyone here yet? Tried some different things today. Try to see if I can fix the delay that I had. Well, who knows? Who knows if it even worked? I don't. That's why I don't sound like I know if it worked or not. I mean, what are you expecting? You're just a puppet. You're just a puppet. You don't have a unique thought. Get out of here. One viewer, but not really. See how long until I have actual views. I think late summer was like the best time to stream because people were getting sick of doing nothing, but at the same time they still wanted to do nothing. So they'd gladly just sit around. But now that for a lot of people school has started, they're like, I can't waste time watching someone stream. Then again, I didn't really get all that much for people saying that they'd tune in, so there's that. I got more people saying that they would say yes on the poll, but they would actually never show up. Ain't that something? Well, if I can't get views, there's no point in me streaming it. But I'll go ahead and start working on this. So what you're looking at right here is a picture I've drawn for the Harrius Awesome. I'm not finished. What I have to do is I have to decorate the desk here, which is part of why I wanted to stream it. I wanted people to say what they wanted to have on it. For example, right here, this is Vapor, because Harrius is a meme lord and a half. So he likes trash and filth. His whole existence. So like what to put in this picture frame or the other picture frame I'm gonna put on inevitably. I'm going to have a few picture frames. We need more mimetics. I assured him there'd be plenty of mims. Anyone here? Hello? Is anybody there? I say, into the darkness, when no one is to respond. So we got two picture frames. We got an e-cigarette. What else to throw upon this? I mean, if that's not enough for you, what would be? We have one viewer on Twitch, one viewer on YouTube. This is astonishingly low. So I don't really know what to do. Considering I usually start with like 8 viewers right away, and then jumps to like 12, and then drops to like 6 later. Having 2 total is kind of strange. Oh, I forgot about his little list. I'll pull that in later. there's supposed to be something spinning. I wonder, what's supposed to spin there? Who knows? I mean, I do. A little statue. Anybody like little statues? Well, more little things like that to come. As soon as we figure out what to put on. I know I want a world reset button on the desk, and we need a phone, like a telephone, like the holder thing. So I guess I could get on that. So the phone shall ring. Oh dear. Oh good gosh. These are all supposed to be above this layer. Not in the layer. Above. You know, I forgot what these things look like. It's been a long time since anyone's ever seen or used one. Some thought they don't even exist anymore. It's not true, by the way. I can tell no one wants to be here, judging by the lack of comment. Which is very unusual. Also, again, it's a weekday. I forgot that I can't just do this anymore. I have to. It has to be weekends, and even then, people don't want to waste their like the whole day on a weekend listening to me. Why would you want to waste your whole day with that, huh? Precisely. So maybe I should reschedule this if no one's gonna watch. It's the fact that no one's commenting, too. I've been streaming this kind of thing lately because I'm under the illusion that people think it's interesting. But I forgot. Not everyone thinks it's interesting. I do. But a lot of people are different. That's the beauty of people. But that also means people have different views and people find different things interesting. Continues with only like 2 more viewers the whole time, and I'm just gonna dip out. I'm gonna say whatever, and I'm gonna do it on my own. No point in streaming if no one watches. Oh, but you're supposed to just stream for the fun of it. Yeah, well, the fun of it's that people are watching. Part of why I wanted to do this is because I haven't in a little bit. It's been a while since I streamed. Like, it was a while I was doing it like twice a week, but you know, I've had a busy couple of weeks, or at least a busy week. I don't know. I didn't stream for at least a week. I don't know how long it's been. See, my perception of time is ridiculous. I don't have a perception of time. I don't know. I'm a mess. I also don't use my time well, but that's aside from that. Like, I've had a month to do this, and I missed my original deadline. Though, to be franz, my kidney was bleeding, so I do get, like, an excuse. But then even then, I had extra days, and I blew those off. Now, I don't have as much time as I thought to get it done again. I mean, that's myself. This is my own, like, oh, I set this time. And it's not needed. That's the thing, I was originally given no deadline. Whatever this project is that he has in mind has been planned for a while. Because I was given it a long time ago. But now I'm not finished. But, because I'm cool. See, what's gonna take me extra long to do this, it's not this. It's not what you're seeing on screen now. It's what's gonna happen. Because I'm gonna have to animate some things. These leaves in the background, I want them to move a little. I want this to constantly emit a sort of vapor. I want this thing to spin. You know, I have ideas. I have things I want to do. Whatever's gonna be in that picture frame. Oh my gosh, who done it? Who done that? Oh, we got Paris. Hey, it suddenly says that we have more viewers on Twitch than previously. I don't know what happened there. I'm still not getting any comments, and now I'm wondering if it's my system breaking. I'm gonna check to see if we have any comments on. See, there's still no comments on YouTube. But I'm gonna open up Twitch separately, and I'm gonna see just to make sure. Comments on the side of the screen. So now I have Twitch open. We'll just see. We'll see. But now we have viewers at least, and that's something. Oh, I have friend requests on stream. I forgot that that's a thing that people do. It's a meaningless little thing that people do. It's like when YouTube had friends. You could have a YouTube friend. Because everyone had to be Facebook. And then they realized, oh wow, that's stupid, and they removed it. Just hang in here and listen to me then. Check back every now and then, look and see what I'm doing, if that's what you want. I'll keep going. Unless the number drops very, very low. I need to add a little shadow to everything on here, because you'll notice this doesn't have a shadow, this doesn't have a shadow, this glass needs work. I'm aware. But right now I just need to get things on the table. So this is a soundtrack that I've never played in the background before. It's also a soundtrack I've never heard before. But it's from, like, my favorite series of games. That means you can guess that it's Mega Man. How do you know? Anyway. I haven't heard the soundtrack itself. So I was interested in hearing it for the first time and seeing what I thought of it. This is a game that I want. I don't own it. I wish I did. I own kind of the sequel to it. So this is from Mega Man 04, and I own Mega Man ZX, which I believe came after this. And oh boy, is it good. You like yourself a good Mega Man game? Ooh, top level recommendation for you. Yeah, no, this is no time. 'Cause I have the other chats opened up now too. I went out of my way to make sure that there wouldn't be such a delay. This is the part where everyone comes out and says it was just a social experiment. Ooh. Whose idea was this song? Sounds like the same person who had the idea for a lot of them. I forgot that the Game Boy Advance didn't have like excellent. I mean, they had good sounds, but it wasn't like top-notch HD quality that you got from other things. You didn't even get HD from other things, but I mean, you know, you can tell that they're using like kind of very, very compressed samples to make this music. It's fine. Because like one of my favorite soundtracks came from Mega Man X, and that used just like very compressed samples. Very similar samples. That's what made me start thinking of it. Oh, it's gonna loop already? It shouldn't loop from the very beginning of this. It had a very specific opening. Hey there! Oh, why do you have to be named Buttlick? Why'd the first commenter have to be named Buttlick? We have 7 viewers, and we've only gotten 1 comment this whole stream. I don't know. It's weird. I could emphasize my loneliness. I could add like a nice reverb in here. I could be like, hello? Is anyone there? See? Oh, I like this. Alright, it's looping again. Yeah, that's one that should set the loop a little later. I think because the opening is too specific. Yo, what up, Cinnabum bums? I need ideas for what to put on this desk and what to put in these picture frames. I know he wants a container of G Fuel, but that can't be the only thing on the desk, so he kind of gave me free reign to do whatever. There might be a pig in the background. That's in reference to something. Statue in there. It looks like a statue, but it's not. It's drawn. Kind of loud. Well, then you should have done dang told me so. Oh yeah, that's right. I have it. Sorry, I had the music like maxed up while I was in the hello, I'm setting up the stream. Don't pay attention to me kind of mode. But now that's gone. There you go. Problem solved. I tried to make it so that the What did I try to do? So I tried to make it so that the stream quality would still be good while while I could get rid of the delay that I've been having. People have been complaining about a delay. Yo, what up, Gatsby? Up there with that green light, all that business. You know what I'm talking about. You know, he knows what I'm talking about. Green light, am I right? Green light. Am I right? Yo, Daisy, what? I got a green light, Jay Gatsby. Here we go, phone cords. Remember when phone cards were a thing? Music's not too loud now, is it? That's what I thought! Maybe that's why no one was encouraged to say anything. I don't like that these are just straight black. I don't know why. It normally wouldn't bother me, but it is in this case. I don't think there's much I can really do about it either. Yeah, that does enough for me. Yeah, it doesn't bother me so much anymore. Okay, that problem solved. Woo, we got the phone. Music volume is perfect. Well, let's see. Things to put on the desk. Crumbled up pieces of paper. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We need more, Mimi things, though, too. Crumbled up pieces of paper will work. I know I want a world reset button on there. Just in like a little glass container. Just a big red button. It says reset on it. Now, let's see. Where shall the reset button go? Oh, maybe I can animate the reset button to like glow. To like blink. This is the part that I've been like dreading. The desk was really hard to do, the curtains were really hard to do, and yet this is the part that I'm like, I don't know what to do or how I want to do it. I know I need a layer dedicated to putting shadows and stuff on. Also, this right here, this is the top of the desk that I use to help reference the image. Because this is based very, very closely on an actual picture from inside the Oval Office. Because, you know, you gotta get it right. But, there's a little statue of a man. It's like a globe somewhere. I don't want that. I wanted to get creative on the desk. Maybe let's go to that reset button that I want. We'll put it where the spinning business is supposed to be, or where it was going to be. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. This is how I'm getting paid. I like the idea of crumbled up pieces of paper, because if you're the president, you shouldn't be crumbling up the pieces of paper that people give you. So there'll be some of those, possibly. There was gonna be a fidget spinner spinning. That was whenever fidget spinners were like the talk of the town. People aren't paying so much attention to that anymore, which is good. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this soundtrack. It's not as good as some others. Like, what about this one? Is this one gonna be good? Like, it all has a... I don't know. Let's see. This one's pretty good. Like, it doesn't have the... I don't know, this is like the close... Oh, this is a remix, though, so it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't know. I've heard better from the Mega Man games. Let's find... let's do one that we've done before. It's always good. Yeah, see? And this is also what I meant by they downgraded their technology for sound. Because they started making them for the Game Boy, which, by the way, makes a lot of sense to do. Mega Man works very well as a game that you can just take around. By the way, Mega Man X or ZX is really good. Like, it's super good. Some things wrong with it, though, but the majority of what's wrong does not impede over the parts that are good. In fact, everything that's wrong does not impede over the parts that are good. There's only one thing wrong with it. It's just this open world that they tried to make, which even that, at least like be like, well, at least they tried something. Like, see, listen to this music, and compared to what we were just listening to. This came out before the others. Yo, it's Bulbasaur! I'm sorry, let me try that again.
Yo, it's Bulbasaur!
I forget that I have this ability to just make my sound awful. Look, see, this right here is like a million times more my jam. I don't know. I rate the soundtrack for Mega Man Z or Mega Man Zero for like 6 out of 10. Oh, listen to that. Mega Man ZX though is pretty good. This isn't ZX though, but I'm making the point that it is good. To think this stream was almost cancelled. There were like a million things getting in the way of me streaming today that I didn't know were gonna get in the way. I was like, I'm gonna go get lunch, then I'm gonna stream, and then I got lunch and I was like, oh yeah, I'll give it like another 5 minutes, and then things started happening. Oh hey, that's Synamics, but from Twitch. And totally not me pretending to be Synamics. No, this soundtrack's totally like my jam. This is great. I'm much happier listening to this than I was listening to 04. Yeah, let's see.
Hey Adam, you don't know how to...
You don't know how to make tile sets and sprites for RPG Maker by any chance, do ya? Probably the same way you make tile sets and sprites for anything, where you just make like a square image and then you can tile it. I mean, that's my assumption. This is probably the same. Oh, whoops. We gotta keep things different in their coloring. Yeah, we'll do that where we make it kind of green, like I've been. Well, people are talking now. This is good. This is good. Why did it take so long? Well, like people to start communicating. What happened? Oh, yeah, let's use that because I want the texture. Everything on this desk has texture, so I might as well keep it going. I'm looking for someone who can make that kind of stuff, but well, for a project I'm working on. I don't know. I don't think I'm not open for that because I just don't have time for that kind of thing. Plus, I have my own game that I want to make at some point, but not now. So again, I just don't have time. But oh, I got character designs for it. I got music for it. Well, I have music concepts for it. Oh, I got some really good ones too. I could even play it on stream, I bet. Just like some of it. Because I think you can hear my piano with the microphone set up. So I could play like the main theme. I did it once for someone. It might have been Soul Basor. Or maybe it was Joe. It was probably Joe, actually. Someone stayed in stream to the very end. And I said, for you, I'm gonna play you a song. I'll play you a song from a project I'm working on. And I played the theme song. Was good. How long have I been working on this image? About a week. Like, I worked like all last week getting this. And like, ooh boy. I just spent like 3 days working on just the background, getting it all together, and I did this whole body today. Like all this work. No, not today. I did it yesterday. I had to take a few days off because I started bleeding on the inside. Which, you know, we've all done once or twice. But I just don't like it when it happens, you know? That was fun. That's alright, mate. Yeah. I'd like it if I could make that game now, but I can't. And like I tried making some things for it. I tried to make like a simple base like demo for it. Because I don't know how to code or anything, but I was trying to use Game Maker for it or whatever. And I just kind of like dropped out and said, nah, I'm gonna go learn how to make games and then I'm gonna come back and do this. Because I need it to be right. Oh, don't woe me, that's effort business. I took an AP art class and you are given 1 week to finish an entire piece, usually on paper. And boy oh boy, you have to work like constantly every day to get it out on time. And it has been like, it's still probably one of the toughest class experiences I've ever had. Because unlike math where you can put in a formula and get it right, there's no formula to this. You have to think in completely different ways every single time you make something. Because if you're like, oh, I'll put person here and background image here, then guess what? The judges know that. They know you made a formula for it. If they see a formula, you're gonna lose points. I got a 4 out of 5 in that class, which, by the way, just letting you know, good stuff. It's good to get Alright, let's combine... No, I can't do that. Let's take this button. Because I don't want a bunch of layers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste that button, and I'm going to merge that button with the layer below, and bam, there it is. And then now I'm going to delete the button from the layer on top because I remembered it's still there. This is going to be the reset button. Who's calling me? Oh dear. I'm mute my microphone. Okay, it was nothing. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh. That sounds tough. It is tough, but it's good. I don't know, it's Cinematics. Don't be too scared by it, because part of what made it harder for me was that the first few weeks I didn't really know what I was doing. So I didn't really have anything for the first few weeks, so I started out behind. And I did catch up at one point, but then I fell behind again. Well, it's not a 1. I think only one person in my class actually got like a low score, and they just never listened to the teacher. The teacher would be like, look, they're gonna grade you low on this because of this. And she's like, whatever, it's my art. And, well, believe it or not, she got graded lowly on probably that same thing. She was also weird about other things. I didn't like her as a person. Hey, just stop it. Oh, just stopping by. Well, welcome, I guess, but not really. Because you're gonna leave me in like a second. So like not as welcome as to everyone else, so you're not welcomed as much as some other people. Thanks for stopping by, lad. Just saying hi. Gosh dang it, looks like it was looking at the name Cinnabon Buns makes me want some cinnamon buns. Cinnamon buns. Cinnamon. Cinnamon! I like Cinnabon. I've had a strange, like, desire for cinnamon rolls lately. Yet, I've had this desire for like 3 months and haven't had one. So what I'm doing right now might seem counterproductive. I promise you it's not as counterproductive as it looks. Sounds like one of my classmates. This person also advocated for, I don't know, someone... There's some people in the world that just don't really... They just don't get it. They just don't get how people are supposed to exist. So... let's see. Stop my phone. Don't do that right now. Okay. So there are people that, there was someone in another class, a different art class that wasn't mine, but like a neighboring one, that, she was told, no, you can't go to the restroom because you leave all the time, and we know that you're not... She was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then she pees in the back of the classroom, and then she gets in huge trouble. And we were talking about it one day because, you know, in the class we just sit around and we chat while we do our art. And she sits there and advocates for that person, says, no, she was totally in the right. Because it's her right. I mean, realistically, she should be able to do that in the class anyway if she wanted. She's a woman. She should have that right. It's like, well, what do you... There are certain standards to existence. You can't just do that. She also smoked a lot of weed, but not in class, so that's okay. Alright. The way to describe her is a hippie but not happy. That's a good way to do it. What the heck is wrong with her? She had a bad case of the thumbs lost in her stupid. Got this great... Well, you got this great place for that, sadly. I don't think it's a... We'll try and work. Soft eraser. See, I told you it wasn't a total waste of time what I was doing. See, now everything comes out. Now look, now we got glass. More like plastic, but I was going for a more plasticky look anyway. Which is slightly different. Bam! Look at that. Top notch. We got a reset button. Does she have some troubles in the head? Nah, she just thinks that she's been wronged her whole life, even though she hasn't. She lives in a middle upper class neighborhood. She's never had anyone tell her no. If you try to argue with her, she just shuts down and doesn't listen. These people exist. Anyone ready to watch me write upside down? Wait, which way do S's go? They go like that, and that's the same upside down as it is. Fix that E up a little. That doesn't look like reset as much as I wanted it to. Fancy. Yeah, see? Told you it wasn't a waste of time. Let's see, so now we got the reset button. I still want to add shadows underneath everything. I think I'm going to have a slight reflection too. So I'm going to do a small demonstration of how I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to undo it because it won't be fitting enough. I also do want to see if my idea for how to do this is going to work. Yeah, I'm going to need to do a little more work to make it actually happen. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see then. Maybe I'll do this for the shadow then. Alright, now watch this. Gonna make it black. I'm just gonna see if this works. If not, then I'll do whatever. And then you just edit it, but I think for the majority of this I'm gonna have to draw in my own shadow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to draw it on, and I'm gonna have to do extra work on the layer that it all originates from. Just wanted to make sure, or I wanted to test that. Is that the reset button for the world? Yes, because the president has one of those. It's called the nuclear launch codes. When she goes out in the real world and finds she ain't the center of attention. She doesn't want to be the center of attention. She just wants... I don't know. I don't know what she wants. Yeah, you like how he's wearing Crocs? The president wears Crocs. That's what he does. Oh yeah, more ideas for objects on the desk. We also need people to put in the picture frames. I know he said Jake Paul for one of them, and I think it was the big one, but then he was like, oh wait. But then he never gave me another idea, so... I know he wants G Fuel on the desk. see. Let's get some G Fuel up on the screen so I know how that looks. G Fuel. Ugh. Sounds horrific. I don't want to drink anything that's named Fuel. Why do my numbers keep going from like 5 to 1 to 5 to 1 to 5 to 1? Is it cutting out on YouTube? Probably not that. Because it's gonna be on YouTube and he gonna get flagged. Because YouTube is full of a bunch of babies. G Fuel looks horrific. Again, anything named Fuel. Wait, is it G Fuel that he wanted? P Fuel. Maybe that'll be a good little thing to put on. Ah. I'm gonna look back at his messages. Is it waterboarding or gasoline boarding? If you're using gasoline to do it. It's the question of the hour, my friends. Let's see. When did I ask him what to put on the desk? He said the framed image. Can it contain Jake Paul? And then he said, actually, And then he said, yeah, okay, it was G Fuel. So we'll do P Fuel, because I like that. Where to put it, though? I'll put it, like, kind of behind his crock here, the G Fuel. That way I don't have to see it too much. I might get rid of one of the frames to do it. We need a more solid eraser. There we go. So the frame was just copied and pasted from the other frame. These are the questions we all must answer someday. Indeed.
These are the questions we all must answer someday.
Work. In between his legs. I'm not feeling that. I don't think I'm gonna put anything in between his legs. Except maybe a bag of, I don't know, Doritos. I'd like Dorito stains on his... That's a good idea. I want Dorito stains on his, like, pant legs. And, like, a little bag of Doritos right here. Okay, hang on. I gotta see how this is gonna look. Which one of these contains his suit? This doesn't contain the suit. Does this contain the suit? This has to. There's the suit. Okay, found the suit layer. Is the echo gone now? Did I get rid of that? We're not on a delay still, are we? I think we are. Wherever. Where's the... which one of these is gonna be good for this? We need orange. Some of it's gonna be more smeary than others. Easy Rubik's Cube. I like the idea of that. I'm not gonna actually follow through with it until I have the bag, and I like the way the bag looks. No, I don't know. I really like this idea. I think I'm gonna do it no matter what. Yeah, no, whatever, I'm gonna do it. If I don't like it, I'll color back over this. Like 2 square Rubik's Cube.
Adam, what the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just hanging out. What up, Ryan? Well, I'm actually streaming. I was curious if anyone would come in and save me so that I don't have to think anymore.
Oh yeah, like you're just sitting here in the thing.
I gotta turn this... Hang on, I gotta turn something down. Alright, what was that?
I said you're just sitting here in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was hoping someone would come and, like, spare me.
I could spare you some passing advice from a wise old sage I've met on the road.
Oh?
I think his exact words were, "Y'all got any cocaine in that there car?" I think he was just saying.
Wow. I was not listening to you. I was reading messages on my phone.
What makes you feel any better? Mine is probably the equivalent of a message you get on your phone.
Hang on. I got other things I gotta do here real quick.
That's
I gotta... Okay. There. Now I can listen to you. Hello.
Hi.
Old sage.
Yeah. Basically, he was a homeless guy asking for cocaine.
Oh. That's alright.
Yeah.
We've all been there once or twice.
That's the average thing you see in Disney World.
Where dreams come true.
Yeah. Your dreams of owning cocaine and just snorting it under the castle.
So, I'm doing a piece for Harrius.
Okay. I thought Paris
And,
Paris would be the least people that would want peace.
Harrius is like the king of peace.
Are you sure?
Harrius is at peace now.
Oh, he finally killed himself.
Yeah, so I gotta make an R.A.P. Harrius piece with a video to go with it.
The arms of the angel.
Sung by a yodeler.
Yeah. I fucking
In the arms of the angel.
I hate those commercials because they started airing those like a week after my dog died.
That's good.
Yeah, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna guilt me now into giving money to some kind of Ponzi scheme?
They got you.
No, I never gave him any money. I was like 8.
Yeah, but they still made you feel bad.
That's true.
Bad enough to complain about it, therefore they still got you. Donald Adams, let me tell you. Someone said something. A Seki hot steamy Twinkie. What did you think I was gonna... Probably not... Donald Adams. Abba said Donald Adams. Ryan, what's your favorite Donald Trump line?
Sad.
Sad?
Yeah.
So sad. It's probably my favorite one from his tweets.
Yeah.
It's so
Either
sad.
that one or Bing Bing Bong.
Bing Bing Bong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! It's a good one. It's a real one. Wait, or am I imagining that? Hang on. Am I imagining that or is it real?
What?
Bing Bing Bong.
No, that was real.
Okay, good. Because I feel like I'm imagining it. Pay $25 for a profile pic. That's how you do it. Why is he talking to me? Asking him for cocaine. I told him to keep that secret.
I keep no secrets. There was no transaction.
If there was a transaction, would you keep the secret?
Yes, because then it would be confidentiality. The contract would have been signed in blood.
Oh, well. So, how likely is it, do you think, that Donald Trump like sits at his desk with like a big bag of Doritos and gets stains all over his various suits?
Hmm.
Because I like the idea of the president doing that, which is why I'm drawing Harrius doing that.
I don't think he would. No.
I don't think Donald would. I think Obama might have. He would have, like, possibly.
On like his last day. On like his last.
Donald Trump, sexy. What? I don't know where that's going. It says poser, but
If you look at the
Pose.
one literally right after that, he meant to say pose. You fucking idiot.
you're right.
You illiterate fool.
Maybe add a marble thingy with Trump's hair on top. Yeah, but this is the Harrius Awesome as the president. There's a horrific statue. Let's see.
Oh my god, is that Disney?
I know this right here is supposed to be an e-cigarette with the animated vapor is supposed to be coming out of it. We have the reset button.
Mm-hmm.
You can take the lid off too. And then now we have this bag of Doritos to work on. You doing all right, pal?
No?
What's wrong, man?
No, you know.
You know, I'm alive. I hate it. It's the worst. I think being alive is okay.
Can you put pictures in a Twitch stream chat?
I don't think you can.
Dang. Just gonna spam the Ghostmobile logo. You should start doing that for
Ghostmobile?
everyone's stream.
Also, I think posting links, I have a bot that just says, don't do that if you try. It says, naughty, naughty. Stop that right now at once. Nice cough.
Thanks. I made it myself.
It's like the old Doritos logo.
Yeah, the one that sucked. I think. I don't know. I can't remember the old Doritos logo.
The old logo wasn't bad.
Let's just assume it was because it's not the current one. See, I'm like an anti-hipster.
You're like the opposite
Yeah.
of those people that you hate that love Dark Souls 3
Yeah.
because it's like Dark Souls 1.
They're like, oh, it's old, so it's great. I'm like, no, if it's old, it sucks in comparison to anything else.
Miyazaki worked on it.
Oh, it's the sound
I'll
in
say
it.
this, Dark Souls 3 is better than 2. I 100% think that after playing 2 now.
Gameplay-wise, yes.
Dark Souls 2 makes me upset.
Dark Souls 2 doesn't make me upset as much as the fans of Dark Souls 3. And that's kind of why I don't like Dark Souls 3 as much.
So check this out, right?
Also,
I've
the
played
first
those games without...
Quick thing. First DLC of Dark Souls 3 is literally just a rip of a level from Dark Souls 2. I mean, Dark Souls 1.
So, just to say this though, I've never you're the only fan of the Dark Souls games that I've ever talked to or had the displeasure of listening to. So
Yeah. So there you go.
I don't have to deal with
Everyone
whatever
else has
pain that
the
you
opposite
feel.
opinion of me. I'm the only one who's truly awoke.
Woke. That's the new term that's been going around.
Yeah, for the past, 4 years?
Okay, then maybe I'm confused.
It's been going around on
I don't
Twitter
keep up.
ever since fucking Jaden Smith got his own Twitter account. It's been going around.
Who's Jaden Smith?
Will Smith's son, the one who posts all the philosophical bullshit that doesn't make any sense.
Why does he post philosophical?
Because he's rich and crazy like everybody else. When your dad literally has enough money and influence to have a movie made just so you can star in it, then you're automatically crazy by default. That actually happened, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. Everyone who's ever seen After Earth or whatever it's called has cancer. It's true. It happened.
Which one of the Smiths was the one that whipped their hair back and forth?
That would be Willow. See, it's weird because their names are reversed because it's Will Smith, who is married to Jada Smith. I think her name is Jada. And then but the son is called Jaden, but the daughter is called Willow.
Oh.
And then there's his other son who nobody talks about.
You know what? They could have named their children.
But they did.
Something that didn't mean that they were going to live in the shadow.
They didn't
What?
name their kids. They just gave them theirs.
I know.
Hand-me-downs.
Exactly. Remember when people liked Will Smith?
Yeah,
People still like Will Smith.
he doesn't do anything anymore.
He doesn't do much anymore. People still like him though.
Yeah.
I don't know why he gives the vibe of being really cool to people without having to smoke a lot of weed like Snoop Dogg.
Because he starred in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Is
I mean, it was
that
a
the
funny
only
show.
thing that's been
Don't
carrying
get me
that?
wrong. But like at the same time, it was paled in comparison to Married with Children, which was top of the line TV forever.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Waterboy.
What's your least favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Every other one.
You don't like Happy Gilmore?
No, I have not seen it recently enough to remember anything about it. I remember,
Happy Gilmore's
I remember like Bob Barker, and that's it.
I forgot Bob Barker was in there.
Yeah, he is there. They fight because it's funny to watch an old guy fight another guy.
It's funny to watch Bob Barker fight some dude.
That's true.
Try to remove his testes. I thought After Earth was alright. Please don't kill me, XD.
No, you see, if you actually listen to the dialogue, you'll realize that nobody knows what they're talking about. Like Jaden Smith has a really strange accent that nobody else does. And like behind the scenes, they talk about creating that accent, but then for some reason, Jaden Smith is the only one who uses it.
I don't know.
Like, and they don't call it Earth. It's the way, at least the way Jaden Smith
call it
pronounces
Earth.
it is it's Earth. It's like we gotta get to Earth.
I like the idea of like a future like post-apocalyptic Earth where everyone just calls it Earth and that's the biggest difference.
Yeah, I think Aliens did that on some show once.
Aliens?
Oh no, so, some show they called it EARTH or ER. No, it was Guardians of the Galaxy. They called it EARTH.
EARTH?
I think. No, they called
Didn't
it
they
Terra.
do that?
They called it Terra. What did they call it EARTH in?
EARTH,
Yeah.
last I checked, was in Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
No, that's what it was. Yeah, okay. I don't know how I got that confused. With Guardians of
I like
the
how you're confusing it with real things. I was like, I can't believe someone actually did that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was caught up with Abridged, but then the problem is when you start catching up to them, then you forget about them. Like I
Yeah,
binge
I don't know
watched
what that...
Abridged Dragon Ball Z, and then I forgot about it, and then I did the same to Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, which is fantastic.
Does anyone watch these when they come out, or does everyone watch them months down the line all at once?
I watched them. Well, the problem is that YouTube doesn't actually recommend them to me until like months after.
Well, because as soon as, like, because the only way YouTube will recommend it is if they've been posting a lot and you've been watching, like, every day.
Yeah, well, no, that's the thing. Like, I'll be binge watching stuff, but then YouTube will stop recommending it to me until months later. I click on one of their videos, and then it's all over my feed. Like, I've been watching a lot of like I'm a big pro wrestling fan, and I watch a lot of shit like that. But now I'm looking at my feed. There's probably like 3 videos there, and then I clicked on one Philip DeFranco video like 2 days ago, and there's at least 7 of them. I don't know. So YouTube's got a pretty fucked up everything. So
Yeah. So there's some Doritos.
Yep.
Locos Tacos. What are your thoughts on the Doritos Locos Tacos?
I don't eat them. Ted does.
I don't go to Taco Bell.
No, you're one of those people.
Taco Bell's nasty.
No, the type of people who don't say Taco Bell, they say Taco Bell.
What are you
Like,
talking
I
about?
get it. It's 2 separate words, but you're not supposed to say it as 2 separate words. It's 1 word. It's Taco Bell. It's not Taco Bell. It's Taco
So
Bell.
that's what you're getting on to me about
Yeah,
now, huh?
I hate that. I hate when people fucking do
You
that.
hate that I've pronounced the thing correctly.
Yeah, because that's not... when you go on the street, you say, hey, you know that taco place that's not real Mexican food, they say Taco Bell? And you're like, yeah. Instead, when someone comes up and you say, hey, you know that... The same thing, same question. Say, you know that taco place that's not real Mexican food? And they're like, oh yeah, Taco Bell. Yeah, no, those people are fucking stupid.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco
You
Bell.
still say Taco Bell?
It's Taco Bell, not... Shit, now I can't remember how you said it. I've said the word too many times. now.
Taco Bell. Just
Okay, wait,
imagine
no.
the
It's
word
one
correctly.
It's one smooth motion. It's Taco Bell.
So you're supposed to do it like the French.
You put too much emphasis on the O.
So you're supposed to do it like the French, where they kind of remove letters and remove syllables.
Exactly. It's Taco Bell. Maybe not that quick. You
on.
could say like Taco Bell. Not.
Have a kill
not
desk. Have
you
a
put
kill
too much
desk
emphasis
on
on
the
the
side of the
O
desk.
and on the bell instead of just one smooth Taco Bell. It's you say Taco Bell, and that's stupid. And I hate that. There's no
Taco
fucking
Bell.
hyphen.
But you're supposed to say Taco Bell.
No, not Taco Bell. It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
It's Taco Bell,
Taco Bell.
not
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Too much is you can't separate the words that much because there's
Hata Taco Bell.
yeah, that's the one.
Guachi Hata Taco Bell.
Del Taco.
Yeah.
Has
Also
anyone
bad.
ever eaten a Del Taco?
Have you noticed that anything that has taco in the name usually doesn't make good tacos?
Yeah, I mean I don't even like tacos, and every time I say the word now, I'm getting less and less hungry.
I am
I don't
hungry.
I don't know what the obsession is with just the taco culture.
I don't know what the obsession is with trash
Yeah, I
and
guess.
filth. It's on everything.
Still, like I don't like tacos. I tell the story a lot on why you shouldn't eat tacos, or at least not that you can't like them, but don't obsess over them like everybody else. Okay, back in middle school.
It's like bacon. It's like when people obsessed over bacon.
yeah, back in like 2012.
People still.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I'm not gonna say bacon is bad. It's just not worth all the hype, especially
He
when
let
there are other
21
things
Pilots his farm.
like you could go eat a brick. You could do that. Get hyped about that. Go eat bricks, people.
we bricked people.
Go eat bricks, people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also
Go
hit
eat
people
bricks.
with bricks. That would be called bricking. Do that. Go out and hit people with bricks, but don't tell any cops I said that.
When was the last time you bricked someone?
Oh, man. It had to be at least 6 a.m. this morning.
Wow, you do it pretty often then.
Yeah. I looked in the mirror, got scared, and hit myself in the face with a brick.
Oh,
Keep a brick in my bathroom.
I always do it. I do it every morning. I don't mean to. But I'm so shocked.
I like that visual of just walking through your bathroom like... You just brick in your face and you're like, oh shit, I did it again. Brick in the face. You just got, and somebody else goes through it. You just got bricked, son. And you're like, ah, man, it's an MTV show.
Oh, what's the name of that guy? Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, he's the one.
I think it was him. You just got bricked!
I'm gonna bring this back to professional wrestling, and a reason why, until I watched that 70s show, I really didn't care for Ashton Kutcher at all as a human being. Not that I hated him, but that if he didn't exist, I think the world would be a little bit better. And like I said, this is before I watched that 70s show, which is a fantastic show and redeemed him in my eyes. Until him going on 2.5 Men brought him way back down the ladder. Basically, for a while, Ashton Kutcher had the most Twitter followers in the world.
Really?
Yes.
That shocks me. That's really actually surprising.
Yeah. So, and as I mentioned before, I'm a fan of pro wrestling. And back when I used to, I used to watch it a lot as a child, and then I stopped watching it because it got bad. And recently it started to get good again, so I've started watching again. But, the stream is not about fucking bricks, although that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down. Anyway, Ashton Kutcher, for a while, on their on their main Monday show, Monday Night Raw is what it's called, they would have...
Oh, yo, Box, what up?
Yeah!
Sorry, keep going.
Box! Alright,
You don't even know who Boxy is. Heck
I
off.
don't, he's right there in the chat.
Yeah, but you don't know who he is.
Okay,
You don't know who Cinnamon Bun
I don't know who
is
any of
either.
these people are. You're sitting in a voice chat alone, so I joined.
Keep going.
Okay. So they would have rotating guest hosts every week. And it was cool for one day. And then got bad. At one point, Ashton Kutcher was the guest host, and this was while he had the most Twitter followers in the world. And because Michael Cole is the worst color commentator known to man, he kept talking about it. He was like, Ashton Kutcher, you got mo. He's like, oh, look at him, there he goes. And the entire time, Ashton Kutcher was just tweeting. Like, he was just on his phone constantly. Like, I hated that. I was like, who is this person? Why is he in my face interrupting my watching people beat the shit out of each other? I want to see big people pick up another big person, slam them into the ground with as much force as possible, while that other person then gets up and does the same. Not some fucking skinny white guy tweet the entire time. Well, what's he doing there?
He's tweeting. Because that's his only thing. He had the most Twitter followers in the world.
It was really just a shitty combination of that era of WWE, which was first of all, actually what they're tweeting. That's a big part of it. But the only reason it was such focus was because it was overusing a specific gimmick and then just running around. So like they're like, I bet he walked in and Vince McMahon, owner of the WWE, was like, "Okay, Ashton, what do you like? Well, you got to develop kind of a character for you." And he's like,
"I like to tweet."
Well, I was on that '70s show, and Vince was like, "Never heard of it." Okay. You know what Twitter is? Yeah, my kids use that. Okay, well, I've got the most followers there. Well, that's it. You're the Twitter guy. And that's it.
Oh, you're the Twitter guy.
Yeah.
That was you the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, so it was you who sent me those messages. No, I don't think... Oh, okay, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna tweet all day. You don't have any lines.
My phone goes... And then I see Twitter on it. And that's you?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, and then that... coupled with, again, there's one of the commentators, his name is Michael Cole, and for a while he was absolutely terrible at his job. He's gotten better.
I remember that name.
He's gotten better just because they haven't used him as much. But
have you ever been to a live? I'm gonna say performance
of wrestling? Yes, I have.
Of the WWE.
I
yeah.
have. I missed
How
one.
was it?
I was on my way back from Florida like literally 2 weeks ago. It was here in Providence, and I missed it because I was on the plane. And they had a double main event too, and one of my favorite guys was in one of those main events. I'm super fucking pissed off. I could, Adam, I could have had front row seats too. I could have afforded front row seats.
Oh,
so pissed. And then last week, I can't remember if I was at work or not, but one of their shows happened, and one of literally my absolute favorite guy in the business right now debuted on the main roster that day. And I wasn't watching it because recently there's been a formula to that specific show called SmackDown, which is there's this one guy, his name is AJ Styles, and he currently is the United States champion. And it seemed, at least anytime I turn SmackDown on, he's out, walks out, and he's like, "This is an open challenge again." He says again because he's done it at least 4 times. And then the same fucking guy walks out, Kevin Owens, and he's like, "I want to challenge you for it because you took it from me a month ago at WWE No Holds All to SmackDown bar." Some pay-per-view, I'm sure. And yeah, and then that happens every week, and that happened this week too, which is why I didn't watch it. And then I got a notification on my phone that said Bobby Roode makes his WWE main roster debut on SmackDown, and I was like, "What? I missed it." Yeah, because
aren't you happy?
It's great because he's part of a category of the good people there that I like to call the Grand Entrance crew.
Oh.
Basically qualifies is something that is visually stunning, while also the music is amazing enough that if you didn't play the music, it would still be there because the crowd would be singing it. And him and another guy, Shinsuke Nakamura, are both contenders for the Grand Entrance. Because that's what happened. Like, Bobby Roode shows up, always in some really ridiculous way. Like, I think his first ever match on, like, it's called NXT, their developmental brand. He was literally, he was on a giant podium, and they, like, lowered it into the ground while his theme was playing. And it's an amazing, I think I sent it to you, it's, Glorious.
Yes,
yeah,
you sent that to me.
So imagine that
Wow.
music while also being lowered from a giant podium, wearing a really bedazzled robe that says "Glorious" on the back. And that's Robbie Roode, and that's why he's amazing. Also, he has like 20 years of experience and being amazing at his job.
Speaking of people that like hit each other a lot, did you watch Mayweather versus McGregor?
No, because I don't give any money to Mayweather. I don't like his style. His style of, I get it, it's smart, but it's also not entertaining.
I watched Pacquiao versus Mayweather.
I didn't watch it because I knew exactly what was going to happen, which was he was going to hide for most of the fight and win by points.
That's what happened. Well, this time he actually fought.
I did
towards
hear
the
that.
end.
I heard it was a better fight, but still, at the same
He
time,
said he came back only to have an actual fight this time because he felt really bad about
also
the
he wanted to
Pacquiao
get his
thing.
record up to 50, you know.
That is true, but he had retired years before, not really caring about it.
Yeah.
In the Pacquiao fight, whenever he said he was done.
Yeah, me and Ted had a conversation. I was like, I can't wait to see McGregor beat the crap out of Mayweather. I'm like, he's not going to win. He's like, why not?
No.
I'm like, well, first of all, because McGregor, he's an MMA fighter, and he's great, but he's not a boxer. Mayweather is a boxer, and this is a boxing match. And not only is Mayweather a boxer, as much as it hurts me to say it, he's currently the best boxer in the world. Probably, given his record alone, he is the best boxer of all time. In terms of skill, we don't know because Muhammad Ali is not boxing anymore. I can't remember if he's dead or not.
Yeah, he died.
Okay, then he's dead. You can't fight a corpse. It's unfair. I still remember that old comic of Superman fighting Muhammad Ali in a boxing match, and Muhammad Ali won.
Sounds really good. Sounds like a fun one.
Because it turns out that he was not in disguise, although I might be making that up. It was like, well, you beat me in a match, and I'm really happy.
You're lagging to the point where I can't hear you, Doc. You're still not very audible.
No?
Okay, now you're back.
Okay. So let me check something, because this looks suspicious.
Let's see. The light changes direction right here for some reason.
And that's
Let me fix that.
I don't know, the stream is buffering for me right now.
It's apparent by the fact that you weren't able to speak a second ago.
Yeah.
It's probably relevant. Really bad. Though.
No Steam connection. I like when that happens.
Personally, I think it's aliens, but we'll see. Let's read this chat that I've ignored for the last 5 minutes. Man, the president should really cut to the chase. Seems like he's on an important call. What do you think it is? Possibly the Prime Minister of Christmas Island. Oh. It's probably aliens. He's clearly on an important call. You can tell by the Dorito stains on his jacket.
I'd like to think that he's ordering Chinese food from a different state. He's like, I want it here now. And it's like,
oh,
Archer, we are in Maine. It's like, I don't care.
We are in Maine.
Maine, if you live in Maine or ever go to Maine, don't get Chinese food because it sucks. Don't get Chinese food from Maine. It's a terrible idea.
I like the idea of the president in Washington D.C. calling up like a Chinese food restaurant in Washington, the state.
Yeah.
And saying, I am the president of the United States and I want orange chicken.
It matches
and
my
they're like, that's a long way to carry that orange chicken, and I want it delivered by foot.
30 minutes or it's free.
Here's the thing, would they turn down the president?
Yes. Because I think he'd have no way to prove it's him over the phone, and they'd think it's a prank call.
Okay, what if he FaceTimed them?
I don't think restaurants accept FaceTime as a method for ordering food.
But what if every time he calls someone, it changes their ringtone to go, do 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 do,
I don't think you
it's
can
me.
change someone's ringtone over the phone, and also, chances are
Hackers.
it's a telephone, so it doesn't have a ringtone. It's just yeah, or something like that. It's like that's what it sounds like.
Usually.
Yeah.
So yeah, my point was I really wanted Pacquiao to win the Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight.
Yeah, so did I. That was the one
So
where
did
I
everyone.
thought he was gonna win, but then basically Rocky happened, and he won by points.
Yep, which sucked. Even Pacquiao, he was like, "What? Okay," and he just kind of walked away after it was done. Like that wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
I like how in this fight though, after Mayweather won the Mayweather versus McGregor, McGregor sat there the whole time saying, "I wasn't done," even though he was like about to fall over.
Yeah.
And like he spent the entire like little interview with him after just saying like, "Yeah, they shouldn't have ended it early. I could have won." No.
I think it was really great. Like after the fight, they were both like, that was pretty good. And
Yeah, they
I just
both
like
did
McGregor's
say
suits.
that.
I feel like he's one of those guys that looks hilarious and awesome in a suit at the same time.
He looks hilarious in what?
And awesome in a suit at the same time.
McGregor looks like he's in a suit.
No, when he wears suits, he wears ridiculous suits all the time. Have you ever seen any of
I
that?
have not seen anything about McGregor. I don't know anything about McGregor.
He's an Irishman, and he fights people. It's like the 20s.
Oh. I wonder if he was like... Are you allowed to fight? Like, are you allowed to box if you're like blasted drunk when you show up?
I don't think so. Not anymore. I'm sure for a time that was the case, and I'm sure they were also on drugs.
A lot of them, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I didn't want to bring this back into WWE, but they were all on steroids up until like the 90s.
Of
Like
course, that's why they were all
every single
huge.
one of them, including probably the owner. And I say that, Adam, I'm going to send you a picture. I want you to take a look at it.
Okay.
Because,
Also, remember that one time when Trump beat up McMahon?
yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. Fucking shaved his head, too.
He's the president.
He's the president. And you know what? Vince McMahon can honestly say that he is followed on Twitter by the president.
He can also say that he got punched by the president,
Yep.
which is awesome to be able to say. I wish I could say that.
Okay, Adam, I'm gonna put this. How do you want me to send this picture to you? That won't fuck up your stream.
That button resets the world. You can send the picture directly to me on Discord, and they won't see it because my stream isn't set to do that.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay, and just so you know, Adam, this picture is not edited. That is a real photo.
Okay.
That is the owner. That is him.
That's a businessman right
That
there.
is a businessman. And actually a pretty phenomenal one, too.
Cool.
He kind of bought out his entire competition and created a monopoly.
That's always nice.
Yeah, aside from like 2 other US promotions, like, and they're nowhere near the scale that the WWE is on.
Considering that the WWE is all I know about,
Yeah. Aside from them, there's like TNA and Ring of Honor, and those are like the only 2 major ones. There's a bunch of independent ones that are small scale. There's one called CSW, which is really just people who are on crack, because there's no way they could do that shit sober. Like,
oh,
it's kind of barbed wire everywhere.
Animatic Freak joined the club.
Like, I'm actually looking at a picture right now of him standing next to The Rock, and he's actually at the time this picture was taken, back in like this looks like 2001. McMahon is more ripped than The Rock, and that's almost certainly because of steroids.
The Rock is still ripped, yo.
Yeah, well, I don't think The Rock uses steroids though, so it's okay.
I don't think so either. I think he's just Polynesian.
That's true.
Your favorite.
Or Samoan. something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's also half African Americano.
I didn't know that.
He is. So I think his dad was a boxer.
He was something. His dad was a big dude. That's all I know.
I think his dad
All I know
was
apparently
a boxer.
his
And
apparently Maui from Moana was based off of him.
Maui from Moana is voiced by The Rock.
It's voiced by The Rock, and his design was based off his father.
I don't know about that.
From what I have heard.
I know what his father looks like. That's not close at all.
I'm
His
saying from
grandfather-
I'm saying from what maybe I'm saying from what I heard. Here, let me check it. The Rock's papa. All I got was Watch Mr. Peepers and Papa Peepers.
Yep, that's it. But yeah, his dad's name was Rocky Johnson. Oh, that's not his real name, obviously. And but his grandfather was also a professional wrestler. His name was Peter Maivia.
Okay, so there's Rocky Johnson. So Rocky Johnson's father.
No, it's not his dad's dad. It's his mom's dad.
Well then,
Although his mom's dad did train Rocky Johnson.
where am I looking again? For whose lineage? What?
It is
What?
The Rock's dad was a boxer,
Yes.
but his maternal grandfather was a professional wrestler, part of actually a huge family of professional wrestlers.
Okay.
It goes pretty deep.
Ah, that must be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be it then.
Yeah, because that guy, I can imagine that guy having particularly long hair and also being a demigod.
Yeah. Well, he also has the tattoos too.
True.
So the Rock's grandpapa
Yep.
on the mama side.
Yeah. So basically, that's he was family. It's called like the Anoa'i family, and it's like this huge family of professional wrestlers, and all of them are great except for Roman Reigns, because fuck Roman Reigns, and that's not the conversation I want to get into.
Okay. What else do I put on this desk? Oh yeah, G Fuel.
Mountain Dew.
No, G Fuel.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, they're both horrific,
It's true.
but one was requested specifically over the other. I'll just give him a big container of G Fuel.
Put protein powder.
Kinda. That kind of thing. It's for gamers.
Gamers.
Oh, dude, I get it because of the gay word.
Correct.
I was talking about this last night with some people. I was playing Overwatch, and I didn't even know these people all that well. But I was like, to what extent does saying "no homo" prevent an action from being
Yeah,
a
you're
homosexual?
asking me about that.
I was asking you about that like a week or two ago, right?
Yeah.
This guy's argument was, no matter what, if you say no homo, it's not homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, you can marry a bro.
Oh, that's for tax breaks, so yeah, I can understand that.
You can marry a bro as a joke, and it's still no homo.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say
Well,
no,
yeah, there's that really long copy pasta one where it's like, me and my bro were out camping one time, and he said no homo when he started sucking my dick, and I was like, no homo, bro. And then it goes on and on, and they get married, no homo. They adopt a kid, no homo. And then he said, one time after we were having some non-homosexual butt sex, our balls touched, and he never said no homo. How do I tell our son that his father is gay?
How does a G Fuel logo look?
I think it's a G.
I think there is a G in there. But I think just a G would be Gatorade.
Gatorade. Okay, it's literally just the word G Fuel, but it's kind of stylized in a font.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's just G Fuel in like a default font.
Yeah. So I doubt anybody in this chat has ever heard of Ghostmobile. But you should. There's absolutely no information about it online, but you should find out anyway.
Ghostmobile.
It's a thing.
It's not so much a thing. It has a logo.
It has a logo and the starts of a Kickstarter page. And also,
but not
every idea.
Not a full Kickstarter page.
Yeah. Occasionally, every day I Google it to make sure it hasn't been copyrighted yet.
I'm glad you care so much. Well, someone
I
in
care
this
about
chat
not
is gonna
getting sued.
copyright it.
But yeah, I'm thinking about once Ghostmobile becomes the success that it's obviously going to be.
Uh-huh.
Think about spin-offs.
Spin-offs of Ghostmobile.
Yeah. Like Full House, but then at the bottom, comma, starring Ghostmobile.
Ghostermobile.
Get Ghostmobile.
What are your thoughts on Fuller House?
I've not watched it. I don't plan on ever watching it.
Oh, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I need to not do this. Hang on. I have not watched it. I have not heard much good about it. I also never cared.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, they're rebooting Full House. I'm like, cool, another reboot to add to the collection.
Yeah.
Or as Grievous would say.
The problem is, what probably happened is that one of the daughters has a bunch of debt problems right now and needs money.
Probably.
That's like probably the most logical.
Probably the one that can't act.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get a little bit more specific, Adam.
The like older one.
Probably.
From what I've heard, still acts like she's a child.
Like the quote-unquote main character. Like she's kind of the reason they're all back at the house.
Yeah, and she can't really act very well. She hasn't really been in anything since.
Yeah.
I hear that she still acts the same way she did then, which is still that of a child actor.
Yeah.
Meaning she can't act very well.
Granted, so does Dave Coulier.
Who's the what's the name of the dude with the giant?
The giant what?
Wang.
The giant Wang?
Yeah.
They never showed anybody's penis on that show, Adam. It was a family-friendly
Yeah,
show.
but I know of the guy.
Okay, well, I don't know.
He's the guy that everyone...
Their wangs.
He's the guy that everyone got excited for when he showed up on screen. They all went, oh!
They all did that! It's a reboot of a popular show from the 90s. Everybody cheers.
No, but
the
this guy
wind blew and
specifically.
opened up the door and everyone stood up with a standing ovation. Like, oh, it's the door! I remember that door from when I was 22!
But he has black hair.
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Is something funny, Adam?
Something is making me the laugh.
No, not Bob Saget.
No one cares about Bob Saget.
He does a pretty fucking out there stand-up, though.
Okay, so what I want... you're right, but what I was gonna say about this Jesse fella...
Yeah. He was.
All I know is he was in, like... He was in a porno once.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's... I've heard the tales of his tale.
Ha.
That's why I mentioned him like that.
Yeah. I don't know. He was basically the Fonzie. That's what he was supposed to be.
Oh yeah, you're right. He would always go, "Hey."
He ever did that, but he did have a couple catchphrases.
I had a couple catchphrases.
Oh, he did. Adam, you don't have any catchphrases. Name one.
Do I not?
Name one.
What's the deal with airline food?
That's not you. That's Bob Saget.
Sure. Sure.
That's the best way to keep a conversation going, or at least to end an argument. Is anything that could sound like a catchphrase? Bob Saget said it.
It's like the Simpsons did it thing.
Like, it's like, did you see this? And they show up like a screenshot of like Donald Trump tweet, and they're like, Bob Saget said that.
Bob Saget did it first.
Yeah.
You're right. You know, we live in the timeline where Bob Saget could become president.
There's a lot of people who could become president. Adam Sandler could become president.
Yeah, but we live in the timeline where one of these kinds of people did.
That's true. Where the guy who publicly shaved on pay-per-view television shaved the owner of a Fortune 500 company's head.
On pay-per-view television.
Yeah, he did it. He did it.
I know. I saw. It's so good. I can't tell if we live in the right timeline or the wrong timeline.
I don't know. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, why can't I live in the timeline where I sleep 5 minutes later? But then other times I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah. And that's it. Because I forgot what I was going to say. So this joke ends here. End of the line.
Job. You brought it home. You nailed it, as they say.
Yeah. Haha.
Oh boy. Let's see what's going on in the chat. It sounds like Space Ghost Vehicle. Wait, how long ago was that? 5 minutes ago? Okay. Yeah, it sounds like Space Ghost Vehicle. Bob Saget thinking. He's got a huge talent. You might as well put a gnome hat on him. No gnome. No, but what's Jesse's actual name though? The actor.
John Stamos.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel satisfied now. That's all it took was just knowing this guy's name, I guess.
Can't believe Bob Saget shot Lincoln.
That happened, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
People gloss over that.
It's true. They always focus on the guy who tried and failed. You know, Bob Saget.
I'd love to see that like painting where like the dude is shooting Lincoln,
yeah,
but with like Bob Saget's face like smiling and looking all happy.
Like clearly photoshopped. I don't know what would be funnier, clearly photoshopped or professionally done.
I think professionally done would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Because it's Bob Saget.
Oh man, if I was a rich man, I'd absolutely go like, I don't know, I'd fucking dig up Van Gogh, bring his spirit back with my Ghostmobile acquired powers, and I'd be like, hey, can you paint Bob Saget killing Abraham Lincoln? And Van Gogh would be like, I don't know who any of those people are because I died in like 1300s.
Van Gogh did not die in the 1300s.
It was
like
well,
1800s.
I think it was well before Lincoln.
It was before Lincoln. Wait, it might not have been that far before Lincoln though.
He died before paint.
Hang on, let me look up when Van Gogh died. He was definitely after the Renaissance, like pretty far after.
Oh yeah, well the Renaissance was like what?
Oh yeah, no, he died after Lincoln died.
Did he?
Yeah, he died 1890.
Yeah,
so
you think
like
he gave a shit though?
He was born in 1853, so he grew up while the Civil War was going down, except he was in France and no one cared. No, he was born in the Netherlands, and he died in France.
So neither of them, he probably didn't give a shit.
Probably didn't even know what was happening.
He's too busy being depressed.
He was busy cutting off his ear and saying, women don't like me.
Yeah, he was like, nobody likes me. And then he died, and everyone's like, you know what? He was pretty alright.
He was making paintings to Facebook that were saying things like, women don't like nice men.
Yeah. He was basically the Elliot Rodgers of his time.
Why? I'm a nice guy, he would say.
I'm a nice guy.
As he cut off his ear and delivered it to his love.
She did.
She did not return the ear.
You know what? Yeah, I think Van Gogh is like a perfect like example of like what happened. You know when people kill themselves, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, "Oh, I was their best friend."
Yeah.
That's basically what happened with Van Gogh's art. He died. Everyone's like,
happened with a lot of artists'
the
art.
best that ever lived. Like, think about that. Nobody liked his painting. Nobody liked him. He died. Nobody probably cared. Probably like 5.
Nobody cared even after he died for a while. I
Yeah,
don't think.
and all of a sudden somebody was like, "Hey, you know what? This guy's the best of all time," and everyone's gonna agree with me about it.
Well, that's what happened to who's the guy that's alive right now that happened to? The guy that did the stupid splatter paintings that I hate.
Oh, you mean 22-year-old
He
white
sold-
college girl?
He sold the most expensive piece of art in history.
Sorry, let me. Hey Siri,
I forgot his name.
what's the most expensive piece of art in history?
I found something on their website.
I don't want lists. I want answers.
Yes, Jackson Pollock. Thank you, Box.
God damn
was
it!
Jackson.
Siri keeps
I
giving
saw-
me lists.
So someone told me, like, oh no, you have to see them in person because it's the size that, like, really makes it, like, a... No, nothing makes it better. It's just splatters on a thing. I went and saw an entire exhibit with, like, hundreds of pieces of his, and there was 2 that I said, those are pretty okay.
Here's the thing: it doesn't matter how big it is, because if you gave me the side of like the Empire State Building, like the entirety of it, and I just started hucking paint at it, it's no work.
Well, that would be work. That would take a lot of physical effort.
Not if I had a machine.
It's
a
true,
painting
but
machine.
what if you're splatting it with your arm? Bye, cinnamon again. Get out. Oh, I don't know who this Mr. Bombsville is, but they're here. Yo, what up, MB? In his house. As they say. Oh, you want to get all distorted and awful sounding?
Yes.
Bob Saget.
That didn't work at all.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine worked.
You just said Bob Saget. That was it.
No, mine worked. Mine was really bad.
Really, all I heard was
I'll
just
add
say
everything
Bob
to
Saget.
it. I'll add it all to it.
Okay.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, to me, it just sounds like you're just saying Bob Saget.
Oh, you know what? I don't have it set so that Discord uses the same setting. So whenever I change things, it doesn't change on Discord, but it changes on stream.
Ah.
So that was, Mr. Bombs was saying, ow, my ears.
Bob Saget.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I forgot. You have, like, an actual voice changer.
Yeah.
Mine's just a dumb thing. Well, mine's not a dumb thing. Mine's an actual audio editing program. But I can't pitch up. I can't pitch up anything, and I wish I could. I want to pitch up and pitch down stuff. I also want to be able to loop. I want to be able to set a loop that doesn't, like, become a clipping mess afterwards. Because I want to be able to make a monkey, like, chorus. I want to go, whoo, 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 and I want to be able to keep adding on. Animatic Freak said, ow. Works for me and pass part out.
Okay. I want to see what this effect does. Hello. Ooh.
You're echoing. Well, not echoing. You have reverb.
Echo. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you have echo too. I can echo.
Wait. Okay. Wait, I need to turn off the hear my own voice thing because it's fucking with me.
I can echo. See?
Okay. Well,
I can also add extra reverb to it too.
One sec.
I can also do this.
This is God.
Oh.
I don't have my speaker charged, so I can't use my
You can't use the God voice.
I can't use the God voice now. I can't pull up my massive speaker, put on the megaphone app, and just be like, "This is God." Do Tim Curry? I would, but he stopped returning my calls. But he also had a stroke and is in a wheelchair.
Oh. I didn't know that.
No,
I also don't really know who Tim Curry is.
The guy from It, he was the clown.
The guy from who? Oh, It?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't he do a lot of stuff?
Yeah, he was also in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Wasn't he also in Wasn't he also Nigel Thornberry?
It sounds like him. I don't know though. Let me
I
check.
think he might have been. I'm gonna check that because I heard something about him being Nigel Thornberry.
I mean, it definitely. I
Tim.
remember the voice right now. It definitely sounds like him, but I don't know.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, look at
Oh, this guy.
that. Yep.
He been in a lot of things.
No, yep. That was him.
Voice of Nigel Thornberry is Tim Curry.
Yeah.
He had a stroke and is in a wheelchair now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I remember like, because he's not even that old. He was like he's like 71 right now. But I remember seeing him in the remake they did of Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he looked terrible. I was like, dude, what happened to him? And I checked. It's because he had a stroke.
Oh. He has a nice smile, at least before the stroke.
Yeah. Like right now.
You know you're weird, like, old people.
Me?
Yeah.
I know a lot of weird old things. Up to and including the entire contents of the Necronomicon, but I choose not to say it out loud for obvious reasons.
I mean, what was it that you were going off about before? That a roundabout.
What?
It makes me laugh just thinking about.
Oh,
I'll steal it.
a runabout. I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
It's so funny to me. I want to play it right now for the stream.
Do it.
I gotta scroll up and find it. Yeah, it's easy because you don't send me messages. Here we go.
A runabout. I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
He's just screaming. It makes me happy. It starts out so not like that, and then he just starts screaming. A runabout. I'll steal it!
No one will.
No one will ever know! I'm sure they
fantastic.
won't. With that kind of announcement.
And also, that cartoon, Adam, is now in the public domain.
Yep.
So that means that I can use that for whatever I want.
Means you can just post that.
Yep.
I should do that. I should just use a bunch of things that are just from public domain only.
Yeah. Fantastic.
There's a lot there.
Oh shit! You know what I just realized? I need to listen to what was the song? Oh, by Jingo, the one that Ted says that I shouldn't use that as the Ghostmobile theme song.
I'm not gonna get involved.
No, I feel like it's a fantastic idea. And he's like, no, maybe get a credit song. I'm like, no, everything.
Oh yeah, I posted the runabout thing into the art chat without without saying anything. I just posted it, and everyone's like, "DeviantArt in a nutshell." I'll steal it. No one will ever know. His nose is really big. Can I ask a question?
What?
Why does he have such a big nose?
Because he's a cartoon.
Why does he have such a mighty schnoz?
Because he's a cartoon. Where did you post the link?
Oh, I posted that into the art chat, like, meme section, like a week ago or two.
Oh,
or
okay.
last time we talked. I also sent it to Dizzy.
Yeah, I don't think I ever showed it to him, but
Yeah, I was
Mel
hoping
Blanc-
that you
I can't
did. and
remember.
you didn't.
Was that Mel Blanc? I know Chuck Jones directed it. I don't know if Mel Blanc was in it.
Chuck Jones directed that?
Yeah.
I don't think that was Mel Blanc. It's
No,
Blanc, by the
they
way.
can't. I don't give a shit. He's dead.
Mel Blanc is amazing.
Oh yeah, no, he was in it. Oh, they were all uncredited though.
They were all uncredited.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, Chuck Jones, both of them, the two legendary Looney Tunes guys, created the Dover Boys at Pimento University.
Cool. I'll steal it. No one will ever know. So good. It's is so good.
I'm gonna listen to "Oh" by Jingo for a second. Give me some- do that. Such a fantastic song.
Yeah. Yeah, Mel Blanc pretty much voiced everyone in Looney Tunes. And on his tombstone it says, "That's all, folks."
Aha! Wait, Adam,
Yeah.
is his desk supposed to be reflective?
Yes.
Why is his desk a mirror?
It's not a mirror.
Why is it? What is that blue thing supposed to be then?
Oh, it's not done. The glass part of that's not actually done.
Oh, it's supposed to be glass. That
Yeah.
was like what's the word? Like almost like a table setting, but for a desk. That was it's like a blue material.
It's not. It's meant to be kind of reflective. No one will ever know. A runabout. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's.
So I decided, Adam, that I'm gonna get an electric car.
You're gonna get an electric car?
Yes.
Good.
Because first of all, like the first thing was well at Disney World, right? After you get off one of the rides called Test Track, it's a car ride. And they have a bunch of cars outside, and they're showing like the specs, and they're all brand new cars too. So I'm not expecting shit. But like, I was looking at all
Do they
of
have
them.
a Tesla?
No, but they did have one electric car, and it was like fuel expenses per month. And compared to like the almost tens of thousands of dollars that every other fuel based car was, it was one electric car that was like $550. Like, I think it was a year, actually.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
But
In Texas, it's illegal to sell electric cars.
really?
Yes.
Why?
You cannot sell them in Texas. The place that's like full of car dealerships, you can't sell those.
That's stupid.
Oil.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I remember that
large
Simpsons
producers
character.
of it. It's okay though, because now half of Texas is underwater, specifically the oil-producing half.
Woo! That's what they got for voting for Donald J. Trump. Am I right, fellow liberals?
Every single person in charge of Texas that has been dealing with this has said, "Thank you, Trump, for being really good at this.
Yep.
You've done a good job handling it. Your administration has done a really good job handling
How's it
this."
handled? It hasn't even finished. There's no time to handle anything yet.
But FEMA and all of that stuff has been helping a lot.
Yeah. That's a separate organization. Like,
Well,
I get
yeah,
it,
but-
it's still government, but like that's what it comes down to. It's not even like the president is good or bad. The president doesn't do jack shit for all the stuff they're like praising him for.
No.
Like FEMA is controlled by its own people. Like it's a government organization, yes, but there is someone in charge of FEMA. It's not Donald Trump saying, FEMA, you have my permission to help out the fucking citizens. They don't go to him for approval first. He doesn't bring up the game plan. It's other people. He just gives them money.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think it's him. It's probably Congress.
He has to pass what Congress does.
I think he even reads it.
Sometimes, yeah.
You think like Steve Bannon is just like, this wouldn't be good for us. And he's like, veto.
I'm gonna need you to hang on just a moment. Talk to the.
Okay. Doesn't fucking tell me what to do. I think what I'll do instead of talking to chat is I'll talk to myself in a really, really ridiculously forced manner. Except I'm not going to do that because that'd be stupid and a waste of everyone's time. I guess by doing this, I've already started talking to myself, haven't I? I guess I could use this time just to practice my Minecraft sound effects. Ready? Okay. This is the villager noise. It goes like, See? I want everyone to try that at home now. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Fantastic. I didn't hear you, but it was probably terrible and it needs practice. Okay? And then there's the damage noise where it's like, when the player character gets hit, and basically it's like a really deep, it's like the Roblox noise where you go like, oh, but instead it's deeper. So it's like, oomph, like that. And I like to think that that's coming along pretty nicely for me, at least. Not for you, because you suck. But like me, Mine is it's like, oomph. And it's fantastic. It probably deserves an Olympic gold medal for something. Probably water polo. Is that an Olympic sport? I don't know. Yeah, it better be. And if it isn't, it's like kind of fucking stupid. But yeah. Hammer throwing. That's what I should get a gold medal for. Not for any skill, but yeah, just because. Who else are they going to give it to you? Professional? Pfft, they don't do nothing. They practice throwing balls. They didn't even say no homo first. Stupid. Yeah, so if you guys aren't in Adam's Discord, you better start doing it, cause there's stuff there for you to see. Like this guy, he posted a meme. It was pretty funny. I'm not going to describe it because I think that's piracy, but you can take my word for it. Ah, God, he's back. I was forcing them to listen to my Minecraft sound effects that I've been working on. So like my villager, and then also like the damage noise when you get hit and your character goes like, oomph.
Oh yeah, he goes.
Oomph. He goes, oomph.
Why were you doing this?
Nah.
A roundabout.
Basically, I was
good-
being J.K. Simmons in that one movie where he was like a really abusive drum teacher.
It's good news.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
Right, Ghostmobile 2, The Reckoning.
Already?
Already.
You know, actually, if we put Ghostmobile 2, it would probably sell better just because it's a sequel. Like, even if there's not actually the
I think
like
the
the
opposite
original.
happens, actually, Adam. In real life,
I think.
the opposite happens.
Okay, what if we called it a reboot?
There you go. We get the nostalgia crowd. Yeah.
Yeah. We say it was from the 90s.
Oh, God. Sauce is streaming now. What a loser.
Who's Sauce?
Pizza's friend.
Oh, that Sauce.
Yeah, he's doing a Rocket League.
Yeah, don't go watch that.
No,
Stay
honestly,
here.
we'll probably have... Despite on Twitch you only having 2 viewers, that's double what he's going to have.
Oh, wow, my views have dropped. Significantly.
I remember one time, like, him and Diz were streaming. I think they were both streaming PUBG at the same time, and I was there. But, one second, I just got a WWE notification.
And then you...
How
yeah?
will Kevin Owens react after his final U.S. title opportunity? It better fucking be his final U.S. title opportunity, because I have to see him challenge it again. I'm probably going to rip my eyes out.
Will it be a good story if he wins?
I doubt it, because he already had it. I never cared for Kevin Owens in the first place.
Oh,
Like,
then who
he's good at
cares?
his job. I get it, but I don't really give a shit about him. What I want to see is I want to see somebody finally not just take Jinder Mahal's championship away from him. I want to see them kill him, so I never have to see him again. I want this man dead. Don't tell the cops I said that.
Haven't people died in the WWE?
Yes. And I can name 3 of them off the top of my head. 2 of which have died in the ring.
That's what I was asking about.
Yeah. There's Eddie Guerrero. He died at home due to complications from years of using drugs.
Of course.
Which was the culture of the time. There was Owen Hart, who was being lowered into the ring via a harness, and then the harness released itself, and then he landed on the ropes, like chest first, and died right there.
Oh.
Yep. There was some luchador who got kicked in the chest and died. And then there was the man who cannot be named on WWE anymore because of how he died.
How'd he die?
Because of years of concussions, he basically, at the time of his death, had the brain of an 80-year-old Alzheimer's patient. And he was like 30-something. So basically, because of that, he killed his wife and son and then himself. And
Oh, I know about that.
yeah. So now he is no longer allowed to be mentioned. They did delete all record of him, but now if you go on like their website, if you have the subscription, which I do, you can watch his matches, although his name isn't actually mentioned anywhere written. His name is still mentioned in the actual video by like the broadcasters and stuff. But like,
I don't know his name. What was his name again?
what? No, Chris Benoit.
What was his name again?
Chris Benoit.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Like, it was a match between him and Triple H, but the description said Triple H in a singles match. You know, it was him, and he
Wow.
won it. Like, that was the WrestleMania hit. But it's funny, him and Eddie Guerrero were both super big friends, and they both ended up dying within 2 years of each other.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Like, they both won, like, one of them won the WWE Championship, the other one won the World Heavyweight Championship on the same night, WrestleMania, and they hugged it out, and then they both died. One of which took his family with him.
He was just packing up.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is that, like, they probably could start talking about him again, but, you know, anytime anybody on the internet ever mentions it, like, you know, Chris Benoit's pretty good, somebody somewhere comes up like, what, you're praising a child murderer? Like, listen, there's a reason why if he ever actually went to the trial for that, they would have found him unfit to stand trial because of his
Yes.
brain being mush from years of being required to do flying headbutts. Like, that was a thing that he did.
I know. It's like the whole Hulk Hogan like ruined his spine with his thing.
Yeah. Which is surprising, because if you look back at Hulk Hogan's thing, it's probably the most athletic thing he's ever done. And it's not a small feat, but it's probably the only athletic thing he's ever done, was pick Andre the Giant and slam him on the ground. Which would not have happened if Andre didn't let him do it in the first place. Like, no man could have probably picked up Andre the Giant.
I think that was the whole like thing that was really interesting about it, was that they said if you can pick up Andre the Giant, you can win.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right. And then he picked up Andre the Giant and was like, cool, I won. I'm going to have spine problems for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but you know what? He deserved it.
I mean, yeah, he earned it. He did
They fucking-
what they said.
Honestly, Hulk Hogan is... I'm kind of glad he turned out to be a racist, because I don't have to hear about him anymore. Because if you hear about all the backstage bullshit that he did, it's kind of sad.
My dad has had like momentary chats with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he call your dad
followed
an
my dad on
N-word?
Facebook too, and he would comment on like some of his posts.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah. It's real.
Dang.
Yeah. He thought my dad was very inspirational.
All right.
This is before the whole racist thing, which is why my dad was like, man, I don't know. I don't think he's that bad. He can't be.
Yeah.
He would comment and be like, oh, that's good stuff, brother.
But yeah, like, honestly, Hulk Hogan, there's a story about him, which is one of the reasons why I actually dislike him, despite him being a racist. More like in spite of him being a racist, you know? Because I don't give a shit that he's a racist. What I give a shit is that, in general, he was just all around dick. Because there's one, him and Shawn Michaels, who was also, for a time, a huge dick, but eventually got better and become one of the best people in the business, as said by everybody. Him and Hulk Hogan, and this was after Shawn Michaels became a cool guy and not a massive dick. So, him and Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels were supposed to have a series of 3 matches, where at the end, what was it? I think it was like I think at the end Shawn Michaels was supposed to win, and it was supposed to be Shawn Michaels won, Hogan won. and Michaels won. Oh no, that's not what it was. The opposite. Hulk Hogan was supposed to win, but Shawn Michaels would win one in the middle. But then Hulk Hogan said, "No, there's gonna be one match, and that's it." And also, what was supposed to be was that Hulk Hogan was supposed to be the bad guy, and Shawn Michaels was supposed to be the good guy. But Hulk Hogan said, "No, there's only gonna be one match, and I'm gonna be the good guy." And so what happened is, and I'll show you the video. Shawn Michaels, still has remnants of his dickish ways, did what they called overselling. And selling a move is when, like, you get punched, you act like you get punched. That's what's selling a move. Underselling is you get punched and you just don't react. Overselling, very rare, very hilarious. What Shawn Michaels did was oversell the entire match.
Oh.
Like, there was one where I think, like, the grand finale, I think he got kicked in the chest. And so he fell down, got up, ran around, and fell down again. And what's making it even funnier is that Hulk Hogan is taking the entire thing seriously. And it's great. I'll show you the video later.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's a shame no one is here right now.
Yeah. Well, somebody just showed up. It was just one, but now there's two.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Dylan stuff. Join.
Join the club.
I put a little voice effect on myself whenever I said join the club.
Oof.
Yeah, it was gonna be great. It was like this Robo One sound kind of thing. Yeah, because I'm epic. What else am I putting on this desk? I have G Fuel, I have Doritos, he's covered in Dorito stains. I have the world reset button. I have the phone. What else does the desk need? Oh, maybe a small picture of Jake Paul.
I don't know, could you draw a small picture of Jake Paul?
I could probably do a small picture of Jake Paul. I know he wanted Jake Paul somewhere. I just don't know if he wanted him on the big frame or this little frame.
I think what you should do is have him as, like, a Jedi spirit in the background.
A spirit in the background?
Yeah, like a Jedi ghost.
Oh.
Advising him in the ways.
I can't.
Dang.
Because I have to edit the back. I have to, like, animate the background, or I want to.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a little tougher. Thank you, Dylan Stuff. Is that Dylan's Tough or Dylan Stuff?
I think it's Dylan's stuff, because there's two S's.
Yeah, apparently there's an extra S that I didn't see.
Because you're blind. And on drugs.
Yeah. That's the thing. People think I'm lying when I say I'm on so many drugs.
Yep.
I have eaten a lot of drug.
I, for one, am a fan of drug.
Remember that time when everyone would comment, Adam, you crazy, use on the drug?
Chainsaw lol.
And I'd say, chainsaw lol. Yeah, they would. I would get messages, funny chainsaw. I'd be like, thanks.
Thanks, you never talk to me again.
I think I've said something like that many times before.
Yeah, somebody Discord messaged me about Chalky Milk, and I just straight up said, never talk to me again, and then blocked him. I think that's so far the only person I've blocked on Discord is that guy.
I've blocked someone. It was the guy that was the patron to me and Dizzy, and we were like, he's not real. And then he ended up not being real.
Yeah.
Well, he messaged me one day, and I was like, oh, sorry, you haven't paid the fee to talk to me yet.
Oof.
And then he messaged me again like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, no. And then I blocked him. And now I'll never have to hear from him again.
Nice.
Cause he even messaged me at one point asking how to become a club member. I was like, don't you get it?
Oh, speaking of people who are like funny Chainsaw XD.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times during streams with Diz, people ask who's in the stream, and we'll say who's there, and then we'll say even though he's not here, someone's gonna say Adam's here. Because it happens.
Everyone.
Happens 8 times out of 10. Eight out of every 10 streams that happens. Someone's like, "Oh man, Adam, that was really funny." And like, no, he's not here. Sorry, Adam hasn't actually been in a stream ever.
I was doing a stream and someone was like saying something about how I was in like a GTA video.
Yeah.
And I was like, what GTA video have I been in like since like 2016?
Yeah.
Since like 2015. And they're like, you were in one yesterday.
Like, no.
And I was like, no, I wasn't.
If they're saying it was you, it was either me, Spanx, or Pizza.
It was Spanx.
Yeah, Spanx. That's what it usually is. It's usually me, Spanx, or Pizza that they confuse you for. Yeah. I mean, I can accept Pizza.
I can accept Pizza, yeah.
Spanx, due to some of the things he does, but I feel like I yell too much to be confused for you.
I feel like Spanx is too consistently loud.
That's also true. And also too consistency not deserving to be in any of these fucking videos. I hate him. Anyway, that's kind of a tangent. But
cool.
Don't worry, he knows how I feel about him. I say it a lot.
I'm sure. You let people know.
Yeah.
Wait, but didn't you say that your friends all say that if you hate them, you won't know, but if you're their friend, they'll know how much you hate them?
Exactly. Except Spanx is the outlier. Spanx absolutely knows how much I hate him, and it's because it's genuine. And it all stems because he killed our fucking skeleton horse, Adam. He did. He fucking murdered.
That's where it all comes from.
Yeah. He was okay for a while.
He was okay till he killed Evanescence.
Until he killed Evanescence. And, that was a crime.
Right.
If you think Spanx is only the loudest because his mic sucks.
That is true, too.
That's kind of what it comes down to. Somebody said, I think Spanx is the loudest of the group. I think it's because there's no recording of me playing Dark Souls.
I can be louder if I wanted, I just have to lower my mic quality.
Yeah.
I can do it at, like, will. Check this out.
You know what
Watch this.
I don't think I
there you go.
Adam, I don't think I go on enough rants to be, during videos at least. I don't think I've ever gone on a proper rant during a recording.
I feel like you've gone on one, but...
I think it might have been in a Left 4 Dead video.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there was some point where you just started going off about something on a video, but I might just be... It probably never made it to a video.
Yeah, that's true. I know I've gone to you multiple rants about Dark Souls.
Yes, every time we've ever talked about Dark Souls.
Anytime we talk about Dark Souls, the second the word or number, whatever, the number 3 is mentioned, that's when the rant starts. Oh, let me tell you! It's all an asset, Rip.
You just go on. You're like the Alex Jones of Dark Souls.
Right?
And the Billboard Corporation's ripping assets from...
They're ripping assets and they're turning the souls gay! Turning the fucking souls gay!
They're turning the fucking souls gay! And the Billboard Corporation working on Bloodborne 2, they're gonna rip assets from Dark Souls 1, they're gonna claim it to be its own thing, and then the next thing you know, you're gonna end up with the...
This is turning red.
I believe that's actually the perfect comparison. I'm honestly like... Yes.
It's not very bad.
What? I can't remember. No one ever told me we were switching anything.
Ooh. That's a good one. This is a good one. If I were to post stream highlights, which maybe I should start doing, that's a good one. Do these archive? I need to make sure that my streams archive.
Okay.
I need to start streaming with people.
I am back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
But yeah,
you were talking about the Bilderberg Corporation.
Oh yeah. I hesitate to say that I'm less angry. But yeah, Alex Jones. I feel like I'm a less genuinely angry Alex Jones. Yeah, I feel like he gets angry because he's mad, whereas I get angry because I know it'll sound funnier.
Well, then again, Alex Jones did say it was all an act, even though it wasn't.
Well, it absolutely has to be. That's the thing.
It either
it has to be,
like-
but he's so convincing. He so sounds like he thinks the frogs are turning gay. But there's no way anyone could think the frogs are turning gay at the same time.
I mean, it's not satire because he's genuinely trying to get people to think that.
Yeah,
or at least-
it's like at best it's a scam. At worst,
Yeah.
this man needs psychological help.
Which he probably needs either way.
Yeah.
What a guy. I like this stupid conversation. I liked where it went.
Yeah.
Dylan Stuff says this is my favorite stream I've seen in a while. That's because he just tuned in and got to hear that.
Yeah.
He missed all the other stuff at the very beginning where it was horrific and no one... I had people viewing. I had like 5 viewers and not a single one was commenting and I needed them to and then they wouldn't. And then I had like 8 viewers and still none were commenting. And like usually I can have 1 viewer and they'll comment like this
Yeah.
right now. Which also, why do I only have 1 viewer?
On Twitch, it says you have 2. At least for me. Are you streaming on YouTube too?
Well, yeah, you're viewing too, apparently. Well,
Oh,
then
yeah,
what in
that's
the
me.
wor- oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it
Oh.
should count you as a view.
Well, it does. I think I'm one of the 2.
No, but it says I only have 1. Okay, now it says I have 3.
Oh. So this is only 2 for me.
Yeah, so my view count's dated.
Okay, so are you streaming right now on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now it's 1 again. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Well, maybe because I tabbed out.
That I don't think so.
See, you
Doesn't
got
feel
2
right.
watched on YouTube.
I have 2 watching on YouTube.
Yeah. And whatever the number is plus me on Twitch.
So 2. Well then, this is just a mess.
Well, let's say you
I'm
have
not
4.
gonna worry.
Let's say 4.
I'm not gonna
3
worry
not
about my
counting
view
me.
count. That's alright. Well then, I wonder how high it actually gets then whenever I have like 12 viewers, it says.
You might actually have 3 million, but they're only there for a second.
I do have those ones where they're like, hey, just stopping by. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh boy.
Because,
I would love it if Donald Trump started ranting about the Bilderberg Corporation one day.
you know, my good friend Alex Jones clued me into a conspiracy that's happening with the chemicals in the water.
He was telling me about the chemicals there in the water. It's crazy what they're doing. You would not believe it. It's horrific. It really, honestly.
Ugh. Okay, so I was watching this video like yesterday or this morning. I can't remember, but it was this guy basically, and there was this part in a road where they were using like a diamond saw, one of those things to like like cut up the road. Because they have like diamond tipped saws because that the hardest.
Oh, by the
material
way,
cuts through
apparently I
shit.
have 4 viewers now.
Oh, sure.
Keep going.
And basically, he took some of like the debris from them cutting up the road, and he actually managed to get like 2 tiny diamonds out of it. And literally that same day, I was coming home from one of my classes, and on the road they were using one of those things. I had to stop myself from just literally walking out into traffic and just start scooping up the dirt. I was like, I'm gonna be rich. Street diamonds. Who knew? Oh fuck! I'm gonna play some Dark Souls.
So you can go rant about it again?
I'm gonna play Dark Souls 1.
I've never heard you like happy while playing Dark Souls.
That's because you've never seen me play Dark Souls 1. That is a game,
I guess that's true.
Truly, because that game actually has heart in it. That's the thing. Because that's another thing where people start praising Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was not made because they had an idea. Dark Souls 3 was made because they knew they make money. Because Demon Souls, the original whatever game, was like what? That game had almost no audience. It was good, but it was a sleeper hit. It did not start becoming popular until Dark Souls 1.
Uh-huh.
And then they made Dark Souls 1, again, with the same idea, like, we'll just make a game, we have this idea, we think it'll work. And they do it, and it's great, and there's effort put into it. And then Dark Souls 2 and 3 were just made because they make money.
Dark Souls 2 is still really bad, though.
Honestly?
I think 3 is, for me, like, way better.
No, to me, there's too many superficial things wrong with it. Like it said, the fact that the enemy style is more Bloodborne than Dark Souls. Straight out of it, you remember the Osiris Consumed King fight, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one sucked.
Yeah. There were the only ones that were actually good fights were probably the unnamed king or whatever, nameless king. That was
that was a
fun.
good one. Mm-hmm.
The twin princes, that was fun. The Dragon Slayer armor, that was fun. Honestly, any fight that you don't need to use a shield for is actually amazing because you can just dodge. Like that's what I was doing in Dark Souls 3, my most recent playthrough. I just stopped using shield.
Good.
Because I've been playing Bloodborne so much, I was like, I don't want to use a shield. It's great.
You shouldn't use anything.
Yeah.
You're not a real Dark Souls player if you use anything.
You're not a real Dark Souls player until you beat the game with the broken sword. With no hits.
You're not a real Dark Souls player unless you turn off the game before you start.
Yeah. But yeah, I literally just watched this guy. I didn't watch the whole thing. I kind of skipped through a bit. But he went through Dark Souls 3, beat the entire game, plus DLC, without taking a single hit.
Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't see where he hacked, but I'm sure it was there somewhere.
You're so epic, dude.
You know what sucks, Adam? I switched computers, and I lost my Dark Souls 1 and 2 save.
You told me.
Yeah, so this is the first time starting up Dark Souls 1 since then, so you gotta start all over again. But honestly, I'm not too pissed off about it. So, I like Dark Souls 1. Aside from
This character.
some certain areas. Blight Town.
So I just want to make it clear that this character I'm drawing on screen right now is the sex appeal object for the Emoji Movie.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't watched that yet.
I haven't either. Don't fund it.
Well, I'm not gonna fund it. I'm gonna fucking steal it. Are you kidding me?
The day came out, and I have never pirated a movie that I haven't already owned at one point. Like, there was one time I wanted to watch Star Wars, and I couldn't find it.
That's because Star Wars is actually extremely hard to find. It's never on TV. It's not on...
Well, no, I mean, I actually, like, owned a copy, and I couldn't find it. It ran away. It faded away like Ben Kenobi.
Not the original. I owned the prequel trilogy. I never owned the original movies. My grandparents owned the original movies on Laserdisc.
I owned all of them.
So it's like that's like the original pre-edit ones. My grandparents owned those. Ugh, Laserdisc are kind of ridiculous. But I don't think that's like I've pirated one movie that I haven't already seen.
Hang on, I have a problem with the Emoji Movie designs already.
Oh.
Why is the sex appeal character the only one that has a body?
Because bodies are sexy. Just a yellow
No, but
like
here's the thing. They continued to make the point during the movie, from what I've heard, that she's an independent woman. You should not sex appeal upon her.
Oh yeah, because this is a movie made in 2017. If they don't do that, then it's gonna get fucking flagged by everybody.
Did you know that everyone hated that?
From the heavens.
Did you know that everyone said that sucked?
Yeah.
That they hated her?
Yeah, didn't they do the same thing? Because wasn't it like the female main character, like the princess?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess they made that joke twice then?
What joke?
Well, first of all, the sex appeal was supposed to be like, oh, I don't need a man. And then the main character was like, oh, I don't want to be like typecast as a prince. They made like the female empowerment thing twice.
Yeah, they did. They double female empowered her.
Yeah, it worked out for Ghostbusters.
Yes, I am using.
The problem with the new
Discord.
Ghostbusters movies, not that they have vaginas, it's that the writers don't have brains.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, like the wonton soup joke, which didn't make any sense.
No, it's so
Wasn't
funny. They
funny
kept
at
saying
first.
it. Wontons.
I went way into my soup. Trust me, lady, you don't need wontons. Trust me.
Laugh
You can
at me.
What you can use is a treadmill.
Laugh at me. Have you seen the Lyle McDouchebag video on that?
No.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Watch the Lyle McDouchebag.
He used to be Guitar Master 177 or something like that, and he used to make Halo machinimas.
Yes.
Oh my god, I remember that guy. Oh my god, he made this one source film video. It was called,
He's
The
so
Porn
good.
People. I'm gonna link to that video right now because it's fantastic.
He's still really good. I can't watch that video right now.
I know, but I might forget if I don't do it right now.
I've probably seen it already.
Like the poor
I've seen a
people.
lot of his videos.
You ever seen the source filmmaker ones?
Yes, the Trumby is a really good one. There's the one about the economy, the Economal or whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that one's great.
He's really good. He has a way with words, such a beautiful way with words. But his he dissects movies now, kind of.
Good.
It's one of the things he does. And he also does like short little thing. He did a short little thing using all the trailer footage from the Ghostbuster the new Ghostbusters, and he just did like a minute and a half just quick rant on it, but his wording of everything is so good. He is a master wordsmith.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Are you watching one?
I'm watching the Economo right now.
Oh, what's the name of the video series that I like of his that I was just talking about? It's trying to think of the name. I can't think of it. What does he call it? Dang it, I'll just look it up. It's twice today I couldn't remember a name. Lyle McDouchebag. I think one of my favorite lines... Yeah, one of my favorite lines from one of his videos is, "You've had 2 chances at dad, now you've been double de-dadded and left woefully dadless." And he was talking about Superman and how both his dads died. You've had 2 chances at dad, and now you've been double de-dadded and left woefully dadless. But everything about the Ghostbusters one is really good too. I'm gonna look up Lyle McDouchebag Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, it's titled "Go See Ghostbusters or Else You're Sexist." And I'll just open up the first like 10 seconds for everyone here.
Okay, let's get one thing out of the way. If you don't your money to watch the new Ghostbusters in theaters, you're definitely a sexist. And I can probably assume you're pro-ghost too, since you're so averse apparently to watching them get busted. If you love ghosts so much, well then why don't you just dress up like one, racist?
And he showed a picture of the KKK.
Nice. Now you can't.
Yes.
Now you can't put it through ads.
Not anymore. That was 2016 though. Oh, this is on his second channel, Lyle Sucks. I'm trying to find the name of the stupid video series. That don't make no sense. Oh, what, the double de-dadded thing? It's really good. Why am I on a video now? Stop. Get me out of here. That was an ad. That wasn't even a video. That was an ad. Where? His video series. When was the last time he posted one? He still does source filmmaker stuff. There hasn't been a... Oh, there was a source filmmaker thing like a month ago. The Millennials, it's titled. There's the Hipstess, which was 3 months ago. Does he do this series anymore?
Oh, apparently, at least up to 3 months ago.
I mean, not the filmmaker one, the movie one that I liked. Spoilers ahead. Yeah, he hasn't done one in a year. Oh. I like spoilers ahead. I like it. Star Wars: The Force of Money is a good one. Loosely written. So he doesn't do spoilers ahead anymore. Huh.
Guess not.
Guess he got sick of it. What's the thing?
Oh my god. He also did a Smash Bros. Machinima, which was pretty funny.
Dude, he was like part of one of the like huge Machinima series on Machinima.
Yeah.
What was it? Sanity Not Included. He was like the main guy on that. It was him and Dex, the British guy that no one liked.
Yeah, him and another guy did they did like a crossover Smash Bros. Machinima. It was called Beans.
Oh.
It was actually hilarious. Yeah, it was,
It's
it was
titled.
Dexter Boy. It was
Dexter
Wildly-
Boy would be the British guy no one
it was-
liked.
Dude, it's Dexter Boy. It was at the time the Guitar Master, whatever the hell his name was.
Guitar Master X77.
Yeah, X77 and Shippage was the other guy.
Shippage.
Yeah.
I don't know who that one is. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
that was
to that side of
9 years
YouTube that
ago.
you forgot about because you were busy watching Let's Players. Game videos existed beforehand. They just used to have, thought.
9 years ago. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sanity
the guy-
Not
the guy
Included, I
Shippage.
liked because of the animated bits.
The guy Shippage, he had a series of Smash Bros. Machine. It was called Smash Tasm. It was pretty good. And the last episode came out 4 years ago. And I don't think that was the actual end of the series. I think it just kind of ended.
Huh.
Fuck, what was the one? There was some video series called, I think it was like Smash Kingdom or something. And it wasn't a machinima, it was used with like it was like sprites. But it was fucking hilarious. I'm gonna see if I can find it and I'm gonna send that to you too.
Anybody remember Death Battles? Do they still do those?
Yeah, they did like a Goku versus Superman 2 or something.
Oh, yeah, I watched that. Wait, I watched the first one.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, wait, no, I watched the second one, too. It ended in, like, a second,
yeah.
which was really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because the first one was, like, a 30-minute fight scene. It was, like, their longest project that they had. And then the second one, they just ended it in a second.
Here you go, Adam. I'm sending you this one too. It's
Uh-huh.
So this one also came out 9 years ago, coincidentally. When we get time, just
I mean,
watch
that's
it.
whenever people made machinimas. No one makes those.
It's actually fucking hilarious. I'm gonna watch it right now.
I don't know what else to put on this desk right now.
I don't know. Let me check.
I could make the other desk, but I don't want to make the other desk. It's more of a dresser.
I think that looks fine.
Yeah, but there could be more, and that's the thing. As more memes come about, I can add more.
Adam, when are you gonna get Dark Souls 1?
I have it.
For what?
Xbox because... Now, let me explain. I bought it on Black Friday while I was getting a bunch of stuff, and I got it for like $1.
Yeah. But I don't think if we were to play that together, we'd have absolutely hell of a time connecting.
Probably.
And I know that because even on PC, it's terrible. Because I mean, I also have it on Xbox, but you should get it on PC.
Let me check to see what it costs on PC because I also wanted it because now I have a physical copy of all of them. And you know how I am about physical copies of things.
Yeah.
I'm some kind of.
You can get it on.
autistic.
Hello.
Hello.
What is it? Oh.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Here's the thing. I saw my name and I was like, "Who the
What?
fuck is that?" I forgot
I'm
that's
literally
Who
at
dat?
work right now, and I'm bored as fuck. I've been driving back and forth all fucking night.
great.
Cool,
So
man.
what are you motherfuckers doing?
Streaming. You're live.
Oh shit!
Live.
Yeah, call me a Nimrod. I dare you.
Bro, tonight's been crazy. It's been fucking full on drunks.
Yep, that's me.
Well, no, I'm working
What am
an event right now. It's a truck pull. But everyone's drinking too much, and I feel like I'm a taxi service.
Cool, man.
So what are y'all streaming right now?
You're in.
Adam's drawing stuff and I'm talking.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so cool, guys.
Well, now I am currently searching to see how much Dark Souls costs on Steam.
G2H 20.
Ooh.
It can't be too expensive. Like actual.
It's 20.
On Steam.
Well, the Prepare to Die edition.
Oh yeah, you want that one.
Bro, I'm in a fucking ambulance. Get on my way!
Well, I'll get it another time whenever I
Tell
feel
you
like
what,
I'm gonna
Adam,
play
if
Dark
I
Souls.
buy it for you, can that be considered payment?
You know what? Yes, because I'm starting to doubt you'll pay anyway.
I mean, thing is that I forgot that I'd only worked like 4 hours last week, so I got a much smaller paycheck than I was expecting.
Bro, I've done like...
So this Friday I'll be getting more, but honestly, Adam, I will buy you Dark Souls right now.
All right,
Okay.
Ryan, you gonna buy me Dark Souls?
No.
it's fine because I have another dude who I'm doing work for $25, and I get paid after doing this for Harrius because it was gonna be such a long project. I didn't want to like know that he paid without me getting it done. So once I get this done, that's a much larger paycheck.
Okay. So Adam,
So
I'm now buying it as a gift. Recipient's first name. Dick Dastardly.
I have not finished drawing this, by the way. This has a lot to go. The background, where you see these leaf-looking things, these are just roughly, like, pasted on real quick, or, like, painted on real quick. These are not how they're supposed to look, and they have a lot of work, and they're going to be animated, so they're going to kind of look like they're shaking in the wind.
Wait, I wanna...
And there's also going to be a big puff of white vapor coming out of this e-cigarette. This paint... Or this frame here needs a painting in it of some sort. I'll either be putting a pig or a dresser here. Oh, hey, Ryan sent me a gift. Anybody wanna switch this to a Dark Souls stream for no reason in the middle of it?
If I wouldn't get fired for watching Twitch, well,
I have to install it though.
Yeah. It's not a big game. Adam,
I'm not gonna make a drawing for TJ Gamer yet because I don't do that until I get paid. But if he pays me, then yes, I'll do a drawing for TJ Gamer, whoever.
basically, Adam, Dark Souls is like 3.8 gigabytes.
How much again? What?
3.8 gigabytes.
So it's gonna take me 7 years
Approximately.
literally.
because you know this is me we're talking about.
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now.
What is that from?
High School Musical.
It's Hillary
It's
Duff.
from High School. Okay,
Yeah,
no
it's
wonder
Hillary
I don't
Duff.
know it that well.
How do y'all not know this?
Hillary Duff was not in High School Musical.
This is the type of shit I listen to in an ambulance. This is me. This is me.
Hillary Duff was not in High School Musical. Swift.
Who said High School Musical?
Oh,
I did.
actually, I want to know what happens if I play my
That's what it's
harmonica while
from.
I turn on my like 5 voice thing. I have Universe Sandbox 2.
I also have that.
Oh shit, I guess.
I have not actually done much with it yet.
It's okay.
I just got it, but I didn't really buy it, but I did.
Uh-huh.
I more bought a big box of weird science stuff, and that came in it.
What's it coming across? Alright, we can. Let's do that.
This isn't so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and send a Gyazo of this to Hario.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I gotta go deal with a fucking psychotic motherfucker.
Same.
Alright, that's okay.
I'll hit y'all up in a bit though, like if I don't fucking die.
Yeah, that'd be
Or
great.
you pick my knee.
Well, if you died, it would make for a good story to tell, and we could totally milk it for views.
Sure.
Alright,
Let's start
well.
Kickstarter.
I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
I don't get pricked by a needle. Have fun.
Yeah. It's gonna
See
get
you,
HIV.
sucker. Speaking of HIV,
Play
have you
Dark
been
Souls.
checked lately?
What?
So speaking of HIV, have you been checked lately?
Define lately.
I'd say the last week because we did that
Yes,
thing.
this morning.
Okay. And you were everything turn out right?
Define all right.
You didn't have HIV.
I'm gonna have to ask this conversation be ended. This conversation is over.
How much to make a drawing? If you want a little profile picture, like of just like a face drawn a little thing, just $25. But if you want something crazy like this, that ranges depending on how much I have to do for it.
Yeah, like this was like $3,000.
Yeah, this is like $18,000.
50,000 at least.
This is like $1,900,000. You're right.
Or
they
5.
should make a 2D animated Smash Brothers game.
Yeah, I think they did. It's called Smash something. Well, Nintendo didn't make it, but somebody did.
No, somebody made one in Flash poorly,
Yeah.
probably.
Like, it's not poor. It's pretty well done. I just haven't figured out how to actually download it or play it.
Who was I about to send a link to? Oh, Harrius. Yeah, there you go. He said, "No worries, fam. You do you, my man, heart." That was whenever I said I'm not going to meet the deadline because my organs are bleeding.
Nope, that's me.
Oh, snap, yo. Rick Tofin, 351. Join the club. I don't know what this is all about. Yes, I want to close it. I received a gift. And I have a new invite. Let's check to see who added me on Steam that I'm going to ignore. Ah, Sasuke Uchiha. Get out of here.
Okay, so Adam.
Yeah?
Basically, in order for us to actually connect using Dark Souls 1, we need to download a third-party mod. It's called Dark Souls Connectivity Mod. It's easy to install. Me 10 minutes to do it, which should speak for its ease of installation.
Apparently it's going to take me 1 hour and 3 minutes to install this. Nice. Oof. Getting pretty good at it.
Yeah.
It's allocating disk space for Dark Souls TM.
Oh, fuck that.
Prepare to Die edition.
There's also something called Dark Souls Fix, which, lets it run at 60 frames.
Skyviter said, "Are you waiting for someone to donate to you $500? Yeah, sure. And then they'll do that, and then I'll immediately transfer it to my bank so they can't refund it. Because I don't let stuff just sit around. Because I'm smart. Oh, wait. Is this installed? Okay, no, it's installing. It said play. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it still says... Well, now it says 40 minutes, and now it says an hour again, and now it says 20 minutes, and now it says an hour again.
Yep. It sounds like Dark Souls. Or Steam, I guess.
Sounds like Steam. Can someone make, like, a Dark Souls version of Steam where, like, it's really stupidly difficult to navigate through things and, like, random buttons start flying at you out of corners out of nowhere, and you're like, hey, that wasn't very fair.
They call that Uplay, Adam.
What?
Uplay. What you're thinking of is Uplay.
Oh, yeah. Wait, do you mean Origin?
No, Origin is okay. Uplay is unnecessary.
I mean, Uplay is really bad. Origin isn't that necessary, though.
No.
What can
but
you...
at least it
What,
has
what,
somewhat
what,
of reason. Or they have... Yeah, it's enough of a library to actually support it, whereas Uplay is trash.
Oh, yeah. You can play... you can get FIFA and Madden and NHL.
Yep. And also Sims.
And also Sims and SimCity.
Mm-hmm. And also...
Did someone say
Battlefield.
Dead Space? No.
Nobody did.
No
Fool.
one cared. Okay, now it's going to take 15 minutes. Now it's going to take 20. And now it's going to take 30. And now it's going to take 15. Anybody like to play the waiting game?
Yes.
Because I don't want to work on this anymore. I just don't know what to do right now. I guess I could put... I just don't want to look up Jake Paul. Alright, let's find Jake Paul here. Jake Paul. I don't care about his subscriber count. If he was... Whoa. I'm not going to go into it. Oh, he's also taller than me. Apparently, the only way to get anywhere is to be a loser, but with good hair. But not really good hair. Like, the hair's not actually good, but people think it is. That's the... What kind of art program do you use? 10 out of 10 English. What do you mean 10 out of 10 English? You asked a question with, like... That worked. That was exactly... Yeah, don't look up Jake Paul. Well, I have to look up Jake Paul. It's part of the... It's part of how I'm gonna get paid.
Apparently I already have DS Fix. Okay, that's good. I don't have to install that.
I don't have to install anything, you said?
That's also true. No, it just means that one of the mod that helps out my connect like graphics and shit. Well, it helps a lot of people because Dark Souls 1 on PC is really just a poorly made port.
Is it?
Yeah. So this mod basically helps it work.
But you know what Dizzy would say.
Probably.
The only true way to play a video game.
Yeah.
The only true way to have fun is to build an expensive PC.
Right.
And play a bunch of games that you don't like on it. And make
that's also
money.
what I do. Oh, I don't make money. Oh shit!
Well, see, you're not thinking like a Dizzy.
It's true. I'm thinking like a human and not a poorly made supercomputer.
See, now Dizzy's what some people would call a non-human.
Adam!
What?
I forgot. My Dark Souls 1. My Dark Souls 1 was always loaded on my external hard drive. I still have my old character.
Hey!
Oh yes, that's great.
I need to play Dark Souls 1.
Oh, now you have it.
I already had it.
But now you actually have it.
I had it before.
Now you have it on the actual game machine.
Now I have it where someone could like corrupt my entire PC through it.
Yes. Now here's the thing, though. I don't know where I am in the game right now.
Maybe I should just copy and paste an actual picture of Jake Paul in here.
Yeah. Oh shit! I think was I in Playtown? I think it was on my. I actually have no idea where I was. This is the problem.
There was this one time I practically animated for Harrius. I gave him a bunch of poses that he could keep swapping over, like I do Adam's Arcade, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna use these so much," and then he used them once.
Sounds like
and he didn't even use them right because I gave him a ton of different like versions of everything so he could like edit it so that he could like make the character talk and stuff. He didn't do any of that.
Fuck. Oh my god, I just realized I don't want to do where I am. I don't really want to do.
Dylan's stuff, well, good because you're gonna start over with me.
Yeah, well, good because I don't actually know what to do. Because once I actually start at the beginning, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know what to do in that game at all. I played for like 5 seconds and said, this is nice. And then I stopped because I was like, I'm going to finish Dark Souls 2 first. And then I started playing Dark Souls 2 and I said, I hate Dark Souls. and then I realized, no, I don't. No, I don't. I hate Dark Souls 2 because Dark Souls 2 sucks.
Here's the thing, Adam. It doesn't suck. It sucks compared to the other games. Sure. But not as an actual game.
Especially the animations are like one of the worst things about it too.
I don't know.
Everything feels bad. Like, okay, so here, one of the big things, and even if you don't care about animation, like you feel this when you play the game. Nothing has weight, so nothing feels satisfying. That's definitely
a problem in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, nothing feels satisfying because nothing has weight.
Everything's really floaty. Except when you fall, in which case you take all the damage.
You're not floaty.
Yeah, you're not. You're a fat sack of fucking bricks, fat ass.
My favorite thing in Dark Souls 2 is when you're fighting a boss and they start swinging at you and you roll behind them and they, as if they were on a lazy Susan, spin around and hit you directly anyway. They don't animate. They just get rotated.
Oh my god, I miss this game.
I've never heard you at all reminisce about a game.
Here's the thing, because Dark Souls
Especially-
1 gets better the more you play the other games, because then you realize, the fact that Dark Souls 2 has some developmental problems, and 3, just how overhyped Dark Souls 3 is.
And again, Dark Souls 3, I didn't feed into any of the hype. I just got it because I was like, I kind of want to play Dark Souls. Oh, there's a new one.
I played Dark Souls 1 before Dark Souls 3. So, all this shit I've seen before. But the
And
problem
for
is,
me,
with other
no.
people, it's hitting the nostalgia button, because they played Dark Souls 1 8 years ago, whereas I played it, like, a month before Dark Souls 3.
Well then.
So instead of like, oh yeah, I remember all this stuff, I'm like, I literally just did this like 2 hours ago. Except now it looks better and the enemies are faster and it sucks.
I rarely think nostalgia is a good thing to feed upon.
It's not.
Like, there's been some cases where it's okay, but
Yeah, unless like there's an actual like amount, like if they like trying to think of
it
one.
has to mean something, and a large enough amount of time has to have passed.
Yeah. Like the Power Rangers, that no. It's not necessary. No.
That's they did a lot of other things there too. Who just posted a link? No links. Especially not ridiculous. Hang on, why didn't my link thing work? I have a bot that catches links, but I didn't catch that one.
That was too good.
Check that link for me, and then mute them.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't think I'm a mod. I don't think I can do it.
I'll mod you then.
Okay, wait. I need to actually sign into my Twitch account then.
Now I have to go to Twitch. And...
No, I clicked log
Wrong
out.
link anyway, apparently.
I fucking clicked log out and nothing happened. It just refreshed the page.
Happens to the best of. You delete your cookies.
Okay, well now the chat is gone because I refreshed the thing.
Yep.
Well, shit.
What's the link? Redirect notice. Oh, good. Well, how about this? How about don't post links in my chat, or I'll scream. Where's my mouse? I keep losing it. Jake Paul, get out of here. What if Jake Paul's name was actually Jake Paul? Alright, back to work on...
Well, how much longer is the game gonna be?
It's like halfway.
Okay.
It says 9 minutes.
There you go.
It's probably gonna be about 9 minutes.
Okay, while that happens, I'm gonna go take a Mighty Whiz.
A mighty one?
Yep.
A mighty number whiz?
Mm-hmm. I said that once during class. I laughed my ass off.
A mighty number whiz?
I turned to my friend and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go take a Mighty Whiz," and then I stopped and I was just like, "Ah, stupid." And I don't know what their response was because I wasn't listening. But yeah, I'll be right back.
His hair looks disgusting. Only Spanx could do that. Yeah, don't make him scream. Just singing. Chad, how have you been this fine afternoon? Well, some of you might not be afternoon, but for me it is. Oh, I see. You're all having a funny time. I like how the filters remove anything that could be a wrinkle on this image. He doesn't even have the forehead crease whenever you're supposed to have a crease right here. Especially with like the way he's doing it. But because he's not, I have to actually overemphasize his eyebrows. This is what I call a non-human. They're not real. This person, you're having a fun... This person is not real. This person merely exists as a brand, and nothing more. This person doesn't have a personality. They don't have a real existence that, you know, is based upon making people happy. Their existence is based on achieving watches, bragging about it, and making money with that Disney Channel flow. Except even Disney Channel at least understands quality. Or at least once upon a time they might have. Disney Channel does not, but Disney does. Now, if this guy were in a Disney movie, and not a straight-to-TV one, but like an actual movie, then perhaps I would accept his Disney Channel flow. But I do not. He is a non-human. Don't be fooled. He doesn't look that human either. I mean, well, he looks like a fake human. It's like when a Zipnoid comes up to you and says, "Hello, I am human." And you're like, why'd you phrase that kind of like a question? And they're like, are you not human? And then you're like, why'd you say human that time? And then they start getting scared and they start sweating. And then they realize everything's been a sham up to this point. Nothing's been real. Even their whole life, they have seen through the simulation. Here's the thing. Your life, everything about it, you've had these moments where you've seen something weird happen that you don't think is real. It's because nothing was real to begin with. You experience what we call seeing through the simulation. Now, when you see through the simulation, you may be confused. You may say, now how does that make sense? And then you may begin to wonder, is this a simulation? Is life real? Did anything actually exist? There was once a point where things existed. But you have never lived in that point. You have always been in the simulation. You were born into the simulation. So now let's talk about what is the simulation. Your brain is kept in a tiny jar. Your brain is not within your own head. The Earth no longer exists. The Earth was destroyed long ago. Actually, not too long ago, but long enough. It was in the 90s, which is why so many people have such a nostalgic feel for the 90s. But this was the 90s. There was a group, okay? So what they did, there was a spaceship coming by behind a comet, right? And some of you may know about this group, some may not. But they understood that your body is just, it's like a spaceship, but for your soul. So what they did, this small church of people, this little cult, you could say, someone needs to be timed out, I think. So what they did, what they said, they had to drink the Kool-Aid, is the term that people use now to refer to it. So these people, they all gathered, and as the comet flew by, They drank the Kool-Aid, which had cyanide in it, and they died. But they did not die. They simply transcended into the spaceship, as they say. So when they boarded the spaceship, the Earth was then recycled, is the terminology. And when the Earth is recycled, you know, the aliens, they took all the people, but they couldn't hold their bodies, so they took their brains. Because, you know, they're still nice people. The ones that didn't sacrifice, or the ones that didn't already leave their bodies to join the spaceship. So the ones that didn't leave their bodies to join the spaceship, in order to be a part, had to only take their brains. So their brains were put into these machines, inside these jars. And these jars, that is where the simulation is played out. So when you see something that doesn't make sense, remember, it's because life is just a simulation brought upon by space aliens. And your head is just in a little jar, your brain, not even your head. And if you were to ever awake from the simulation, you'd feel the pain of being only a brain with nothing to do or nowhere to go, nothing to see, to hear, to taste, to feel. But in the simulation, you can live unharmed. The program is Paint Clip Studio, but it doesn't matter because it's not real. Just like this non-human, nothing's real. So here's Jake Paul. No, if you look it up, it's the what's the name of the church? Heaven's Gate. Look up Heaven's Gate and drink the Kool-Aid. Or no, maybe this isn't the Kool-Aid one, but look up Heaven's Gate. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be shocked. Yeah, the spaceship came by, and they all died, and their bodies went to the spaceship, and Earth was recycled. So there's Jake Paul. I might actually just leave him like that, because I can do that. I don't have to go and color this whole image here. But yeah, your life is a simulation. Now, shall we talk about the Bilderberg Corporation a little more? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's try to find something else to talk about then. Any questions about how everything's a simulation? Yeah, I despise this fella. But again, he's a non-human. Where did Ryan go?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you. You did. I just got finished explaining how everything's a simulation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got people in the chat to actually say, "Oh, this makes sense." Can you believe I tricked them?
Yeah, right? Everyone knows that's really a Jumanji game.
Yeah.
Which I guess you could count as a simulation if you think about it too much.
Oh, don't think about it too much, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I was telling them about Heaven's Gate and how that proves that life is a simulation.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah. Because you know about Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they all kill themselves so that they can join the spaceship. Yeah. They drink the Kool-Aid so they can join the spaceship. And once on board the spaceship, Earth was supposed to be recycled. Well, the aliens letting these people on the spaceship, they're so nice. They're not going to just kill everyone on Earth. So what they do is they take all their brains. They can't put everyone on the spaceship. That's why you can't bring your physical body. So they take all the brains and put them in little jars. And in the jars, that is where they play the simulation.
Yes.
And, you know, they're not holding us there like any cruel... It's nothing cruel. It's not meant to be. But it's just... It's the only way that they can keep us. And they had to recycle the Earth. They needed it. It was important. It was part of God's plan.
Yes.
Do you have anything to add to this?
No, you're spot on.
See? Told you. I told them to look it up. Look up Heaven's Gate. It happened. It sounds true, though. Well, because it is.
Yeah, like, honestly, kind of the truest thing anyone's ever said ever. What's the game at?
Oh, I think it's done.
Sweat.
I'd rather not. It's gross.
Better start.
Hang on, I gotta finish Jake Paul here real quick. No homo. See, I brought it around full circle.
Oh, yeah.
I hate this Jake Paul.
I've never seen a single video.
I
from
hate
either
how
of them.
accurate this Jake
I still
Paul
don't
is.
know what any of them do.
They don't do anything. That's the part. That's the beauty of it. The people that like them the most are the people that want to believe that you can get through life not doing anything and be successful.
The only thing I know is that it is quote unquote every day, bro.
Yep.
1 second. I gotta see.
That's where he took a stock beat.
Alright.
That's where he took a stock beat effect. Like, not beat effect, but like a stock like drum beat.
Yep.
And rapped over it with a bunch of his friends while clipping the audio.
It sounds like something we do.
Yes, do the Dark Souls XD and do the funny. Ha.
Yes, do the Dark Souls XD and do the funny. Do the funny, made me laugh. Ha 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 ha.
I'm making fun of you because you're like a robot.
Do the funny, you are so epic. I like it when you make me lol. Ha 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 ha. Lol 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 lol.
Oh, I forgot about this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a drawing I forgot about, and I'm going to get rid of it because it has a pretty detailed butt.
Butts.
Ryan, you should look at the stream.
Oh, I can't. Hopefully it
that.
doesn't fuck up Dark Souls again. Last time I alt-tabbed out, I had to really shut down the game.
I'm not sure if it was on there, if it's going to be on there when you see it. But it's...
I don't know. I haven't paused. 1 second. No, I missed it.
Alright, I'll pull it up in a second. There it is. I drew Dizzy a girlfriend.
Oh.
I just kind of forgot.
That was great. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good. Forgot I had that opened up. I was like, what's this extra tab? And I opened it up and it popped up on screen. I was like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, it looks like oh, yep, the game's dead.
Play game.
You can't alt-tab out. Oh wait, you didn't get the thing, Adam.
What's
You need
it?
to get something called Dark Souls connectivity mod.
Okay, let's... I'm gonna have to switch everything around real quick. I'm gonna set this to game right now. Actually, I'm gonna open up something else too, just to add to this. It's not under this. It's probably under Art Club. Where is it? My special little thing.
Ooh, okay. I just realized I'm gonna need to fix that alt-tabbing problem to make this work. Because you need to alt-tab out of this game to actually like make the connectivity mod work.
Oh.
Which means that if it's gonna crash anytime I alt-tab out of it, then that's gonna be a huge problem. So and that needs to be fixed.
What a huge XD right there.
Right? Like a capital X, capital D. Maybe if I bring the resolution down to
Is it X to the D?
Yeah.
Is it X gonna D it to you?
Okay, so now I brought it down to 1920 by 1080. Hopefully that How?
Oh, we're gonna get rid of the on-screen chat, I think. Whenever I get this game figured out and how it works.
You think?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
I said, good morrow, Hotman.
Huh?
Good morrow, Hotman.
Oh, 1 second. Okay, so there we go.
X to the D to the...
When you run it,
XD.
when you do get this, really you just have to, it doesn't look like you have to install it, you just need to download it and then run it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I love running EXEs I know nothing about.
Well, it just helps us connect our games directly instead of going through their shitty matchmaking system.
I gotta change this from film and animation to gaming. I gotta change this to Dark Souls.
Okay, so it looks like that worked. Or at least for helping the alt-tab problem. So, when you first run this thing, once you actually get it downloaded and up and running, run it as administrator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, first of all, before you do anything, start up Dark Souls 1. Before you install any types of mods, you should always run the game first. Because of some stupid fucking reason.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, let me edit that. How is this gonna look? Oh, I can find out how delayed this is now.
Yes.
Oh, it's not so delayed. It's like 20 seconds. Adam, I love this stream.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. I love you
didn't kill
too.
this guy?
Huh?
I apparently didn't kill this guy.
Whatever. Oh, no, I don't want to lose this page. No. Okay. I'm sorry. No, it's gone.
Oof.
I think it's opened up on my phone, so I'm okay. There was a Twitter image with a really cute, mostly naked woman on it.
Ooh.
I just liked opening up Twitter and seeing it there, so I've left the same tab on for 3 days. What am I doing again? What do I have to... Did you send me a link to anything I need?
No, just Google Dark Souls connectivity mod. It should bring you to a Nexus page. Also, did you start up Dark Souls? Okay, yeah, you did.
Yeah, Dark Souls connectivity mod. Oof! Wolves?
That's how it's pronounced, yeah.
Or Valve? Download manual?
Yeah. And it's going to download it, and then you just want to extract it, and then...
Wait, download with manager or download manual?
Manual.
Oh, should I get the American Premium version?
I have Premium, but that's just because I download Skyrim mods regularly, so I like the higher download speeds.
Well, good news, it's downloaded in 0.3 seconds.
Yeah, well, that's because it's literally just a single exe.
Alright, I shall run this to exe.
Yeah.
Can I run it from my zipped folder?
No, you need to extract it first.
Making me do all this extra work?
I'm sorry, did I mention oof?
Did I ever tell you that I oof?
If I could drop time in a bottle, I'd goof, oof, 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 oof.
Hola, little oat planter! That's not how people from Spain learn. Do I leave this open while I'm playing?
Yes.
Am I good as soon as I open it?
No, once I finish up what I'm doing, I'll be able to actually, like... What the fuck? Fuck, now. Fuck the game now. I'm done. Just so I can
Alright,
start
we're not
it right
doing
now.
this
anymore. Okay, I'm starting the game.
I'm gonna have to... I don't want to play you on my... I want to use a controller, so I'm getting a controller.
Yes, you absolutely need a controller to play this game.
Of course. Because it's Dark Souls.
Well, yeah, if you use a computer, if you use a keyboard, you're either very confident, very stupid, or even worse than very stupid, you're Joe Gren. Because Joe Gren insists on using a keyboard. At least for Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2, he can't use a keyboard. He physically can.
That's because he's a little 12-year-old cuck.
That's true, he is a little shithead.
I stopped hearing cuck lately.
Yeah, people finally realized it was a stupid thing to say.
Have you ever been cuckolded?
No, I've never been married.
Why not?
I don't know. Didn't seem like a fun thing to do at the time.
You think marriage is a sham?
Yes.
I'm telling on you.
It was invented by God to get more prayers.
It was invented by men that wanted land.
Okay, so Adam, you started up Dark Souls 1, correct?
Yes, but any invention by man is bad. This game was made by a man.
No, it was made by Miyazaki, who's a god.
And at the same time, you get mad at people for saying that.
That's called a joke, Adam. So you started up Dark Souls 1, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta put it on stream. But yeah, Dark Souls is open.
Okay. And have you started up the Dark Souls connectivity mod?
Yes.
Okay. In the top right of that, it says your Steam 64 ID.
Give me a second though. I have to open up this. I have to capture this. Can I capture the game directly? I'll specify window, Dark Souls.exe. Okay. Okay, we got Dark Souls on screen. One Dark Soul, 2 Dark Soul, 3 Dark Soul, oh no. 4 Dark Soul, 5 Dark Soul, 6 Dark Soul to go home. I'm trying to find out where I want to put this. Whatever, I'll just leave it like this. Where's OB? OBS. Which is this? Chat. What is the chat? I'm gonna turn off the on-screen chat now. But I gotta find the button for that. Chat. This needs to move up. Where is it? Or this needs to move down. There we go. We'll leave that in the corner still. Unless, is this a better one? Oh yeah, this would have been better. Hang on, gang. Hang on, gang. We can do this. You alright there, Doc?
Yep. I'm drinking my Korean apple juice.
Yeah, we'll just leave this like this. We're gonna have a slightly smaller screen than necessary, but whatever. Big deal. Big deal! Alright, what am I doing again?
Okay, so you started up the game and also what I like to call discom.
Okay.
Okay. So
that's
now,
open.
in the bottom left, it says attached to Dark Souls process, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the top right, there's a thing that says your Steam 64 ID.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need you to copy that and then send it to me. I did the same thing already to you.
Oh.
Wow!
What? Why are you saying wow? Wow.
Okay, now copy mine.
And put it underneath.
Yes. where it says target Seam64 ID. And then I will click attempt connection to player, and you should too.
Oh, hey. I see you.
Yep, so there you go. So now...
I have to make a character.
Here's the thing, though. We will not be able to actually play with each other until a certain point in the game.
Good.
I just remembered that now, but it's okay. Okay. So now, I'm going to name my character, I'm going to name him Absolute Madman.
Alright, I guess we're gonna make a character, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Everyone's favorite part of anything involving games is creating a character.
Absolute Madman is too long of a name, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Listerine.
Listerine?
Yeah, that's the name of my characters.
The Listerine?
Sex, absolutely.
I'm gonna get rid of the chat again.
Are you gonna do a female or a male character?
Always female.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna do a male. Because that way we have some.
No,
some
people are gonna.
We have some diversity. And I'm going to do a thief for the sole reason that it comes with the master key. Actually, wait.
Said the thief and the cobbler.
What are the gifts that we can get? Actually,
someone said I sound like Chris O'Neill.
I can't remember who that is.
Oni and G, the creators of such Leo and Satan. No, reason not that. Ha. Sex. Why? Wow, look at them ahead of the game. They have male, female, but then they have all these other spaces for you to write in your own. Class. Let's see. Oh, if I were to do male, though, I would have to be able to make Captain Butters. Can I? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be capable of creating Captain Butters in this.
Okay, so you know, never mind. I'm not gonna do thief because I'm just gonna pick the master key gift because I don't really give a shit about the rest of them.
Oh yeah, the master key. I was looking up about that if that was gonna be a thing that I would like.
Yeah. The only other thing that's worth it is the old witch's ring. But honestly, like, for what it right now, I don't really care about it.
Well, I heard that it can get you, like, in the places that you should not be in if you don't know how to play the game or you don't know the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna avoid it.
Yeah, well, I know I played this game before, so I know what it's used for, so that's why I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna tell you what you should not get. God's Blessing, don't get it. Not worth it. It's a one-time use thing, and who cares? Black Fireball, you can get those. They're kind of uncommon, but you can get them, so don't bother. Twin Humanities, another waste. Binoculars, you can literally pick those up 5 feet from the starting area. Pendant literally does nothing. It is a completely useless item. Master Key, Tiny Beings Ring. It says HP recovers slowly while equipped. That is a translation error. It actually just slightly increases your max HP. And the Old Witch's Ring, it helps you join a covenant later that if you were trying to open up a certain shortcut would be useful, but I'm not going to do that this game, so I'm just going to pick Master Key.
Yeah, I'll roll a Bandit.
Bandit? Isn't that what you did, basically, in the Dark Souls 3?
No.
What did you do?
I did the one that gives you a bow and arrow immediately.
I remember my first playthrough I did Sorcerer. And that was
and the second thing I did was Pyromancer.
I don't know what I'll do, actually. I think I want something with high strength and dexterity. That's what I want. It looks like a warrior, but that's basic.
So you said I should get Goddess's Blessing, which will run out instantly?
Funny. Actually, shit, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do Thief anyway, because I want to try to learn how to parry.
Parry!
So that means I can just pick the Old Witch's Ring, because the Thief comes with the Master Key.
Tiny Beings Ring? Which one of these should I get? Come on, chat. Wait, you told me to get the Old Witch's Ring?
No, the Old Witch's Ring and the Master Key are the only two things worth it, honestly. The Old Witch's Ring helps open up a shortcut in a far late area of the game. If that's something you might be interested in, then take that. But I would suggest getting the Master Key, unless you pick the Thief class, because then it comes with the Master Key to begin with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the Master Key though.
Okay.
Because I want to kind of go through the game and just kind of how it was intended first.
Yeah.
And I also, again, I don't want to end up places that I should not be in yet on my first time playing. Where I'm not going to be very good at it.
I'm going to pick the receding hairline.
So then I'll get the old witch's ring. I think I actually picked that whenever I set it up on Xbox 2, just because like, that seems mysterious and it seems like it's going to have a use later.
What, the old witch's ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of help you open up a shortcut. And I guess, now that I have both, I guess I'll use it.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said the old witch's ring helps you open up a shortcut later on.
Oh. Ain't you special? Oh, snap! Oh, that's behind everything. Oh. Where's the game capture on this? We'll just bring up the browser source.
And skip.
I'll just play that again. As soon as I find out where the... Okay, game capture's got to be pulled down a lot.
A dungeon cell key. But yeah, I kind of want to learn how to parry, so I'll go with Thief, because I know he comes with a really good parrying shield.
Wow, it's almost like someone followed. I wonder if it's, Gonza265.
Gonzo? Isn't he a Muppet?
Ghana?
Gonorrhea.
Ever been to Ghana and you said to all the people in Ghana, you're a Ghana?
I don't think so.
No. I've been there. I've never been to Ghana. I lied. What would be fun, ladies and gentlemen? Let's make a really old woman.
I meet a thief with a receding hairline.
Actually, you know what? I want to make like a really just weird looking character. That'd be fun. Wait, can I? Oh yeah, this game doesn't have as crazy as
I just remember what the only actual use for the black firebomb is.
Oh wait, there's a customize button.
Yeah, basically, Adam. Actually, I'll describe it after the event actually happens for you. I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay. Don't.
I don't. I really don't.
Nah, this isn't gonna do what I want it to. Never mind. We're just gonna pick a dude then. I want a weird looking man. Ah, dang it, I want a receding hairline. I'll get bobbed.
You little fucking bastard.
Make his hair bright red.
Alright, and now I got my actual weapon, the bandit's knife.
Oh, I like that last one. This is good. Neat, isn't it? Isn't what? What are we talking about? Oh boy! Oh boy, this is good! Yeah! Oh, this is making me happy. Oh, dark purple hair? I like the idea. Okay, we're going with red hair. Actually, I like the super handsome like anime hair with this face.
Oh, okay, there's no stagger with this weapon. That's good to know. This is the first time I'm trying a character like this. I don't know how good I'll be, actually.
No, we have to go with Bob. Bob is too silly.
No, yeah.
Yeah, the bobbed hair is crazy. What's this?
Fuck, really? It keeps. You're gonna just keep doing that attack and not an actual real attack. Oh, I parried him! Okay. Like I said, I don't actually know how to parry. So it's kind of just blind luck until I learn the actual timings.
I've been bad at parrying, like in every Dark Souls game I've played.
I've never tried parrying. I kind of... Oh, okay, I thought I had it there.
This is a good character.
Oh, I did it there?
We're gonna have to name this character. I think I'm gonna name him the Lad.
The Lude?
The Lad.
The Lude?
No, the Lad.
Durlude.
The one, the only.
Okay, good.
Oh, he's got a good nose. He has such a strong nose.
Ooh, I do not do a lot of damage. I didn't expect to, but oof. Actually, no, that's actually a pretty good amount for this boss.
Such a strong nose. I'm jealous of how strong this man's nose is. Yeah.
I don't know how I just did that much damage with one swing, but I did it.
Okay, we're not gonna worry too much about that. Lips? Ooh. I kinda wanted them pursed at first, but this is pretty good too. I kinda like the smile he has. Oh man, this is a whole like new character. I like this. I'm letting you know ahead of time that the lad is beautiful. Ah, what a beautiful lad. Let's make his chin bigger. He's actually becoming kind of beautiful. I don't like that.
I thought you were making a female character.
I was, but the female options weren't as fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if you could possibly make a female character ugly, then that would be misogynist.
Yeah, right? Well, but if you make them too beautiful, that's also misogynist.
Yes.
This is a beautiful lad. This guy was, like, genuinely horrifically ugly. But now he looks like someone I'd imagine in a Street Fighter game. Oh, I have more hair control options. Good. What's a weird color?
Okay, so.
I'll just make bright red. Or this kind of yellow.
He's here again!
Yeah, this is good. There we go. I think we're good. We're good. The lad is ready. Okay, whatever. We must accept. Wait, we have to name. Enter name. Okay. The lad. That's it. Yes, I want to play the game with this character.
Okay. So basically, Adam, we won't be able to actually play with each other until we until after the second boss.
Oh wow, that's a while from now.
Not really. I just beat the first one already.
A land of grey crags.
And the second one can be. I mean, for me, it's gonna be fucking easy.
Dragon.
That's because I've done this 3 times now.
Does this look better now that I'm on the PC, or did it look like this when I was playing it on the Xbox too?
It probably looked the same. It might just be running at a better frame rate.
Maybe. I'm not playing the actual game yet. It's a cutscene.
Oh.
I know the. I guess no. The cutscene's pre-rendered, so never mind.
Yeah.
It would be the same. Yeah, I've already seen this. I don't want to.
Fuck.
Actually, it's running at a worse frame rate.
Oh! Oh shit! See, Adam, I didn't even know that. My weapon can do a bleed effect.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to figure some options here.
Can I just walk?
I gotta make sure that this is not gonna have low frame rate the whole time I try to play. Roll this. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Did I? Oh, I almost died. Except, oh yeah, I definitely just died there. I died because I rolled off the side of the cliff and killed myself.
That's good.
Yeah.
We've all done it once or twice. Oh gosh, my mouse is permanently like linked to it. Dungeon selfie. Hooray.
So I just gotta drag it to the side of the screen and then take over with the controller. Yeah, I really need to get the parry timing right.
My mouse is stuck on.
Oh, I got that one was right. Okay.
Well, that's.
But yeah, so if I do enough hits to an enemy, I actually do extra bleed damage.
I have to fix something here. If I go to full screen, what's that going to do to me? Okay, but what about my mouse problem? Okay, that solves the mouse problem. Alright, we're good. I just went backwards, didn't I? Naughty! Oh, what am I doing? Naughty, 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 naughty. You, sir, you're naughty. I think the game looks a little better on this. I think it's the anti-aliasing or something. Or can I just turn that off?
I mean, I turned it off because of one of the things I'm using, the Dark Souls fix. If you turn anti-aliasing on it, it fucks the game up bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I just turned mine off.
There's something about it that's definitely better than it looked on the Xbox. I think they just have minor updates on this that made it better.
Yeah. Well, also, when you played it on the 360 or the Xbox One?
Xbox One.
Yeah, that's because it's ported up from the 360. And even on the 360, it's probably at best in 720. Like I'm running this right now in 4K.
Cool, man.
For the sole purpose of I can.
I can't.
God.
In fact, I actually turned this down to 720. But it's something about like the lighting or something looks better. Oh, hey, big boy. How you been, hun?
I think I might have made a mistake going with the parry character. But whatever, I'll just... If anything, I'll just change my stats as the game goes on.
I like how the music for this first guy... So, by the way, I already knew about the first guy because I've played that far in.
But yeah, basically, did you know that if you kill him in that very first... before the drop attack, if you kill him right there, you get a weapon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And that's what the Black Fireball is useful for, because you can kill him in like 3 bombs.
Neat.
But yeah. Probably should have done that instead of Old Witch's Ring, but whatever. I'm never going to use that weapon. I'll never commit that much to strength.
I'm going to turn up my brightness a tad.
Oh, forgot about this guy. How far did you get in the game?
Like, after this area. Like, where you get to, like, what's the...
Did you ever fight the Taurus Demon? What's it called? Not the Taurus Demon. I forget what it's called. I think it's the Taurus Demon.
Probably not.
The one on the bridge.
Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think I ever like got anywhere past like the big bonfire area.
Oh, okay. So you didn't actually make it into the game?
No. Whoops. There we go. My God, how? Good job. Yes, true. XD. It's my comments right now.
Ah.
Pretty good. Look at this. Backstep. Why are you telling me how to backstep? Ooh.
I need to get an S-Talk. That's what I need.
You said you're just a walking illusory wall?
I don't think I ever said that.
Yeah, but you thought it. Is this where Big Boy was? Oh no, this is where that bonfire was. Oh, well, there's a shortcut, I guess. I'm not gonna just shortcut. Oh! I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah, so in this game, Adam, you can actually level up at any bonfire once you're actually in the main game.
Oh wow, that seems like it makes sense and makes it a little... Well, actually, I'm not sure about that.
It makes the game
That
actually
makes...
playable. It means you don't have to keep teleporting back to one place to level up.
Yeah. I don't... Well, there was kind of a... Oh, that broke open the wall.
Oh, you. Thank...
Oh, you hollow bologage dude telling me what's your decision? I forgot what it was.
But perhaps there was an old saying.
He said, "Can you help me suck my own dick?" And you said yes.
Last time I talked to this guy, I killed him.
Oh, there's a summon sign there.
I think I'm gonna kill him anyway. Should I kill this
He's
guy?
gonna die eventually.
I know he's gonna die eventually, which is why I killed him. And then I actually got souls from it too.
Well, yeah. I mean, he literally just dies on his own. You get souls from it.
It's just telling me to use an item. Blood.
I'm gonna... Yeah, so I'm actually gonna summon this guy. So you can summon other people, but we can't place our summon signs down until after the second boss fight, because that's when we actually get the soapstone.
Oh. 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 You naughty, naughty people. Kind of, not really much of people. Whoa.
Wow!
Whoa there. Isn't there something over here that killed me or hurt me last time? No, that didn't work.
Oh, parry, bitch! I got really excited. I parried him.
Oh, I tried to parry.
Yeah.
It almost worked.
Well, certain shields are easier to parry with than others.
I know about that. You've been naughty. Oh, that door's locked. Well, that was worth it.
I like how that guy waited until I turned my camera around to see him before he actually hit me. Like, I walked in this room, I was like, wasn't there an enemy here? And I looked to my left, and there he was about to hit me.
Oh, it's the demon guy again. It wants me to drop upon him. Oh my gosh, he flew up here and grabbed me?
Wait,
what?
Wait, really?
What? What?
Wait, really?
What? Yes, he broke the wall down and killed me.
You took too long, you fucking queer.
He flew up, grabbed the wall, broke it down, and killed me.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know we could do that.
That's cool, though. That's really good.
See, I've been playing these games for what, like, almost 2 years now. I'm still learning new things through other players' stupidity.
Wow. Wow. That kind of thing, though, that never happened in the others.
Yeah, because the other games had no plot, only profit.
You know, I'll still say, though, that dragon fight, I really like it, even though it wasn't a fight.
What dragon fight?
The 1 and 3. Where you just drop down and kill it instantly.
Oh, no. You're trash, and you should feel bad.
I think the idea that to win you run away like a loser is funny.
Well, I certainly got Dark Souls right there.
Whoops.
And by Dark Souls, I mean I got 3 firebombs thrown at me at once.
That's good. Hang on.
I mean, it's cool. Like, you know, whatevs.
Maybe I thought the dragon fight was funny because I did it with you.
That's pretty gay.
What if I said no homo after it?
Oh, well,
Then is
see,
it
that's
still gay?
different, except not still gay, faggot. I also forgot that rolling was kind of trash in this game.
Oh, hey, are those my souls, like, right before the door? Oh, that's cool. Hello, I'm going to fall upon you. Hello.
Married.
I miss. Okay. I tried to roll and it wouldn't let me. Love.
The only thing that keeps the starting area from being, like, literally one of the best areas in the game is the fire bombs. Which really just never stop.
Woo! See, now this boss here has weight to his animations.
It's because he's fat. He's got weight everywhere.
You're right. That is actually probably part of the reason. Oh, that was... I don't know what this guy's moves are.
His moves are he's big, so you roll.
I guess so.
That's really how.
So it
That's how
seems
a
to
lot
be.
of bosses in this series work. Is that if they're big, you roll.
Does this guy break more of the environment? I think he's been breaking parts of it. That's something that I'm not sure if the
Gold
any
pine
yeah, he broke that. He broke that pillar.
I don't think, does gold pine resin actually do anything useful right now? Because if it's actually, I think it might be strong against this boss.
Oh,
If
that
that's the
hit
case,
me.
then
There was
that'll be
another attack to
fantastic.
that. Watch me take longer on this fight than anyone else you've ever watched.
What? That's the silent demons. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I killed him.
Backstabbed.
That just took a while. Ooh. Someone's cooking. I'm gonna go now. Hope you have a good night.
Oh, I parried that guy too! Holy shit! The problem is, I feel like I'm not actually learning how to parry, I'm just getting lucky.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh, shit,
and eat
okay, I got
dinner
it
at
there.
some point, and then I'm gonna end the stream when that happens.
So I just got 3 parries in a row.
But then I'm gonna come back and play with you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to kill this Black Knight.
Good job. Go straight ahead. Yeah, this looks about the same now. Did I miss something? No.
Oh! I did not get the backstab I was hoping for. Okay, that's a big sword. I don't know if I can parry him. I think I can. I remember people saying you could. Except I didn't parry there. Oh, didn't parry there either. Heal, heal, heal. Good shit.
This kind of has that dream sort of look that 2 had.
Really?
Something about like the way they do the lighting.
I like it when you heal and then the second you finish healing, they hit you for the exact same amount of damage you just healed for.
Elodra. Level up and kindle that bonfire. I'm gonna level you up.
I parried!
I don't know. I'm glad you did.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna up my dexterity.
Well, I have to, Adam, because I do a total of 9 damage for every actual hit. Except I just died there, Pika. Okay, Adam, here's something you need to know about Dark Souls 1 compared to both other games.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls 2 and 3, you can roll in any direction.
Uh-huh.
In Dark Souls 1, you can roll forward, left, right, or back.
Oh, why am I slow rolling?
You're fat.
But I wasn't a minute ago, was I?
Yes. You're always fat. You just got down the Twinkies, boy.
Well, you know what? That's fine because I'm gonna take off my stupid little hat.
It's about time.
How do I take off my hat? Oh, I gotta go to my... I'm gonna take off my dumb little hat so I can show my beautiful face.
This is such a short-range weapon. compared to everything else I've ever used.
I'm hollowed already. That's right. How do I unhollow myself in this one?
You take a humanity, and then you go to a bonfire and you do reverse hollowing.
Reverse hollowing. No humanity. I have a humanity. It's in my hand. I have one humanity. Whatever, I'll worry about that later then.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, so this is where I got last time. I think I went down into that, like, weird swampy thing, but I didn't go far into it. Oh, I got another humanity now. Now I have four humanity. Whoa. No humanity, it said. It says I don't have humanity, but I do.
Okay, what is in the top left counter? What's the number?
Zero.
Okay, you need to use the humanity.
Oh. Upon myself?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Now I'm gonna be a beautiful man. You should totally, like, look at the stream and look how beautiful I am. I look like a Dragon Ball Z character, kind of. Like, to a degree. Especially with, like, my getup. I look like something weird like that. Like one of Raccoon's friends.
Raccoon! Sorry. I need to check, actually, what are the weaknesses for this boss?
What a beautiful man. Look at him. He's pretty.
Okay.
I like the way this guy looks.
Okay, so this boss is weak to lightning. Which is good, because I have gold pine resin.
I'm gonna make the point right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, because there's not many people watching, so whatever.
What?
People of this place. I'm gonna end the stream as soon as I find out how to make it so I can get my mouse off screen. You said alt-tabbing breaks it.
For me it did, until I reduced the resolution. So for you it should be fine.
Oh. Alright, we'll see what happens. Anyway, people, I'm gonna leave. This is the end of the stream. I don't know how many are here because my numbers have been wrong all night. Because like a second ago it said like 5, then it said 1, then it said 2, then it said 4, now it's at 1 again. And people don't come and go that quickly. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna leave. Okay, alright, see ya.